Hey everybody, how's it going tonight? My name's Spencer, and this is the Stack Man, otherwise known as Cory. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Best Ball Draft Addicts.
Yeah,
Cory?
welcome.
Yeah.
Who?
How you doing tonight, buddy?
That's not my name.
Stack Man.
Stack Man's. Doing good, man. How's it going? How you been? How
Oh,
you feeling?
doing good.
Is that the all
Chad, what's
Scott that I'm
up?
seeing right now?
Zero. It sure is. It sure is. Big Mike.
Yeah.
Did you see they dropped the pointer? I did. I just pointed that out to Cory right before we got going. I knocked my first one out.
The pointer?
I did. I pointed it out to him. And my first one was a pretty solid lineup. I liked it quite a bit. Started out with the old men of McCaffrey and Henry. Chad says, I'm still upset about that anniversary shakeup. Sorry about that, Chad.
Sorry, I know. Well, it won't happen again until next year.
So yep, I know, exactly.
June 7th, 6-7. Mark
you can if you can remember that number. I don't know.
That's tough. I can barely remember it.
Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, you know what? Over the last 24 hours, I've knocked out quite a few puppies, and I don't know that I'm going to max this one though because it's filling at a pretty good rate.
Yeah, I
didn't see where it's at currently.
It is at 36.3.
36.3. So I'm at 40 right now. I got up 40, so we'll see. 30, 150 times 36. 150 times 0.36. So 54 should be if I was on pace. That's all right though. That's all right. I'm ready to knock some out tonight. So I hope you guys are too. We're going to jump in here in just a few minutes. There's not been really anything that's happened in the world of football these last couple days, has there, Cory? I don't think so.
No, other than the Chiefs. I got a notification that they are shopping. They've agreed to shop trades with Wanye Morris, who's our like backup, maybe even third string tackle. I'm like, why is this even being reported? Why am I getting even the notification? I'm a Chiefs fan and I don't care. He's
Yeah, Chad, no problem. We'll give you a minute, buddy. You let us know when you're ready, and we'll go ahead and get the puppy ready to jump in.
Yeah, one thing that I don't you and I might be jumping the gun on this, but I asked Spencer a question earlier after I did a puppy, and we were like, you know what, let's just talk about that on tonight's show. Mm-hmm. And I took Neighbors the other day at 40. Today I took him at like 37. I said, at what point does buying the dip on Neighbors not become buying the dip and it's just his ADP now? Because like his ADP is 32 last I saw, and I got him at 37. So it's still a dip, and obviously it's a lot better than what we were taking him a month ago. But it's one of those like, we got a Bengal raid. Nice. Yeah, there he is. But that, yeah, like I asked Spencer that. I'm like, what, am I even buying a dip anymore? Or this is just his ADP now. So
yeah, I mean, that's really what it is he's just moving on down. And hey, what's up? Yeah,
what's going on, everybody?
Glad to see you in here. We're getting ready to jump in a puppy here in just a few minutes. Yeah, Bayou Raid, that's awesome.
I know. I jumped in your stream for a minute, Bayou, and I didn't have time to sit and watch for long, but I jumped in there, gave you a like and everything. So before I got out, so I wanted to at least
Cory, I was going to go ahead and show you this, and I'll show everyone this here too right now. So this is how Neighbors has been going.
Okay.
Where it is now, and the question is how much lower will it go? Take a look at this. So you can see how it's just dipped on down. And personally, I think that Neighbors is just going to keep going down. I mean, what's it going to take? It's going to take quite a bit of good news, I think, before we see him go back up. And that probably won't happen until what? People are going to continue to be afraid for the next while. So
until we get some maybe training camp news.
You just grab them when you feel comfortable, or you fade them, and that's that.
Yeah, No, I mean that's really all you can do at this point. Like it's to the point where like mid-30s, I don't feel like am I even getting a deal anymore? I don't think so. I think that's just where he's really settling in at right now until we get some kind of good news.
Right. I know it. And yeah, Bayou, I really appreciate it, buddy. He went ahead and said, hit that like button, y'all. You know, we never asked for that, and it's something I don't even ever think about, but it definitely helps. I know that for the YouTube algorithm. So definitely feel free, go ahead and do that. It definitely will help.
Bayou's the man.
Bayou is the man. But you know what, Cory? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go ahead and jump into puppy. I've been itching.
Who in the hell is Cory?
My bad, Stack Man.
Come on, man, commit to the bit.
I don't know. Hey, no promises.
It takes some getting used to. You could call me Stack for short. I'm just because like the best nicknames are the ones that you create for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Of course, as everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it a thing by the end of this draft season, so don't you worry.
Don't you worry, Chad. Are you good, my friend? I think he's good. He's back. He says that this place is his oasis. I love it.
Well, I love it. Hell yeah. I know we come here. It's community, man. We're with our people.
Oh, just looking forward to drafting. That's one thing we love doing. That's why we're the draft addicts. We've got a problem and we're fine with that.
Yeah. When we don't draft, we get the shakes.
Yep. Zero over here.
Good.
Chad's good. Zero's got a full-on draft dysmorphia, as he was saying. So
we need to get Zero to diamond status. That's where we need to get. Like that's when the brand. Like I'm riding his coattails for the brand to just skyrocket once we get into diamond.
He's waiting.
All right,
absolutely. I couldn't agree. Yeah, everyone in here, always in the chats. Everyone's such good people, and absolutely. I do love being a part of it.
Yes, very welcomed in the community. Appreciate y'all.
I hope that the majority of us are going to be able to get in this. So I don't know when to say to join other than to just do a countdown and join. So that's what we're going to do. So Zero says, by the way, only 74K more to go. You'll get there.
What are we doing talking, though? Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Let's go. What are we doing sitting here? They're not going to draft themselves.
Zero says 10 seconds works the best. All right. Well, let's just do it. We'll do a countdown. You ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and enter. All right, let's go. Draft starts soon. I got a draft start.
Oh, I got a waiting for 9.
I'm jumping back in again. Two more. Okay. I'll do this. We'll do the second one on stream. So I don't know if anyone else got in the 2 going. So let's see. I'm looking to see. Okay, so Zero's in the other one. Zero, did you also jump in the other one? Are you doubling it up with me? Yep, I jumped in 2. Yep. Chad says he's in at 2. All right.
Okay, waiting for 1. We're full. Let's see what we got.
All right.
Oh, you look at you with the 1-1, you dog.
Oh, the 1-1. Don't get that often.
Yeah. Let's see. So cool. I see Smurfers at 3. Chad's at 8. I'm your boys at 9. Zero's at 11.
All right. This draft board should load here any second. Come on, Underdog. You can do it.
Lego. Okay, Spence.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm waiting for this thing here. Let me just close it and reopen it here.
Okay, I was going to say, you don't think it has anything to do with the 1080 thing, do you?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to bump it back down, we can.
I wouldn't think so. It's saying
I would, yeah. You've been
here. Let me just
freezing
do
a
this.
little. You've been freezing a little bit, but
Have we?
uh, you.
Well,
I
we're
don't know
going
if I
Gibbs.
have been. Yeah. Okay.
We switched. We switched right before. Corey's like, "Why have we not been doing this in 1080?" I'm like, "I don't know." So we picked 1080.
Just seemed like the thing to do. It was in 720. I'm like, what is this? 2010? Actually, probably even earlier than that.
Well, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get this board loaded. Hopefully, it will any second now. There we go.
I was going to ask if you gave any thought at all to Gainwell at 1, but you went Gibbs instead.
Did not. All right, there we go. And sorry about this, guys. And boom, there we are. We got the board up. We're ready to go. Okay, so I know you already said this, but I didn't get a chance to look. So I'm going to actually look now here. So I got 1. I see Cool Smurfer at 3. I see Chad at 8. I see you at 9. 0 at 11. And then, yeah, I want to know who else is in here with us. Is everyone in here with us? Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, if you're in here, what your name is. Yeah, what your handle is.
All right. And then I see Brett. Thanks for Bijan at 3. It's better than 1-1. Brett, is that in the other one? Let me go pull up that other one that I'm in, buddy. Let's see here. Man, we're moving. We're flying.
You know it.
Yeah, Brett, you're Brew Crew 808, right? Yeah, you are. Bijan at 3 in that. Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
So he's in the other one.
Yeah, so Brett's in the other one with me and 0. All right, Hartman. The Sharks don't get much bigger than 0. Look at that badge. I know it. I know it, bud. Cool Smurfer, hope you're doing good tonight, buddy.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Bijan doesn't have, like, Bijan, Chase, like, what's going on with these guys? No pictures.
Yeah, what the heck?
I'm gonna have to write to Mr. Underdog.
Yeah.
A strongly worded letter.
All right. So as we're coming back around here to me, so I see you started with the Amon-Ra Derrick Henry. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
0 super happy to get his boy Jainty at 11. I know that. Cool Smurfer, Chase and Bowers. All right. So back to me here. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Thanks, Dave.
I'm going to go ahead and knock out McBride because I know I like to get me that elite tight end. And then, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and grab Olave. Start with 1 at each. Okay. And then meanwhile, the other one I'm a pick away. Love double drafting.
Hey, Spence,
gotta love double drafting.
Keith just posted in the thing about talking to Terry, and he posted in the group meets, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to get you wound up right now, though, so don't go read it.
I won't get wound up. Me and one of our buddies got in an argument tonight about one of our fantasy baseball leagues. As much not really, I guess not really much of an argument as to me trying to convince him that he's wrong because he's wrong.
Well, neighbors at 30. You dog.
I got 2 Jainty starts, Jainty Hampton and the other one. Beautiful. Double Jainties for 0. All right. Yeah, and the other one, man, it's hard keeping track of 2 here at once. Let's see.
I don't have the attention span for it. I'm too dumb.
I've started McCaffrey, Chase Brown, Javonte, and Flowers. Brett's got Bijan, AJ Brown, and Olave. And Zero's got, he says JT Hampton, Neighbors, and Garrett Wilson. We know you are very experienced at the multi-tabling. Brett's like, I love drafting with people who are multi-tabling. Well, you're going against two of us right now, that's for sure. All right, what'd you just do, Cor?
I just went with Josh Jacobs, actually.
Josh Jacobs, eh?
Yeah, why not? No, I laid off him for a while. I feel like things have kind of settled down a little bit. So, I thought I might be getting Chad on that one. Sorry,
you did, yeah. Chad's like,
does Zero for real? Like, does it? Can you actually tell a difference? Like, as long as there's no lag or anything like that. I never actually noticed that up in the corner, but I'm like, it just makes sense to go 1080. We have the technology.
And let me know too. Like, has it froze? Like, have I froze? If Cory said he saw me freeze, have you guys seen me freeze? Not like the freeze, but all right. I'm coming back here. All right. Now this.
Okay.
I'm definitely, man. I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm definitely going Swift. I really want to go Loveland and have double strong tight ends. I've never done that. Loveland McBride would be a first.
Do it.
But I'm fighting off Montgomery right now. I love taking Montgomery.
Good.
You know what? Let's try. Let's try something different.
Well, we're not ready for 8K, but maybe someday. I hear some people are streaming in 4K. Must be nice to be rich.
Zero says that you haven't frozen. All right, good.
Yeah. I don't know. It froze on my end, or like you did for it was just a second. Just a couple times. So it's probably their internet.
I hear they got some good internet up old California way.
Oh, California way. Looking for some internet.
I just got Judkins autoed to me in the other one. I missed it. But that's all right. I'm happy with that.
Oh, yeah. I'll take
got
that.
4 strong running backs.
Take that all day.
Zero, what you doing in this other one here? Let's see. He's got a 1-2-2. All right. Well, you know what? In that other one, I'm going to go ahead and take Tootin, and we're going to have 5 running backs done and through 6 rounds.
Toots Magoots?
Toots Magoots over there as my RB5. I mean, McCaffrey, Chase, Javonte, Quinchon, and Tootin.
You know what's coming right now. I'm a stack man.
There it
is. Look at that Raven stack. Ooh, baby.
Oh, doggy.
Daddy's cooking tonight.
Let's hope that you don't get sniped on Mark.
I'm going to have to take Andrews in like the 9th round because everybody loves sniping him on a Ravens build.
I do want to say this because it actually is a good point that when you are stacking, one thing that doesn't really make sense to do though is and I know you're joking, right? But is to reach up multiple rounds or even sometimes just a full round on someone just to force a stack. If it falls to you, it falls to you. That's perfect. If you reach a few spots, that's fine. But you don't really want to be reaching, 10 to 20 spots on a guy. Then you're cutting off your own value. And also, Cory, just for your sake, do you remember who the Bengals – I'm sorry. Well, there's the answer. I was going to say, do you remember who the Ravens play in the final week? It's the Thursday night game versus the Bengals.
I'm guessing it's the Bengals.
They lead off that final week.
Yeah, did you see Acuna got hurt again?
Yes.
For those of you,
he can't even run to first.
In like single seasons, I've never had Acuna before, ever, and I actually got the chance to draft him in one of our keeper leagues. He was finally available, and I was so exciting. And man, brutal. Just I don't want him anymore. Can't stand him.
B.R. Util. And he's just been heating up, bro. It's so frustrating. He's on my solo shot. Of course, I've got him on a good amount of shares, but Oh, Ronald Acuna. It didn't look good, too. Like, literally, he was just running to first, and he was watching the play instead of just head down booking it, and then just did, like, an awkward step, and, whoa! Like, my gosh,
Whoa.
dude.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, I'm catching up here. You sniped me on Jones. Corey's killed me with the, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I still only have one wide receiver on this team. I'm going to go ahead and take Caleb. And I only have Olave. I mean, do I take my boy Parker? You know what? I've not been doing it much, and I know that you guys hate it, but I'm doing it. I'm going to stick with it and go with Parker. Hey, what's up, Fantasy Dog? Appreciate it, buddy.
What's going on? Parker, Washington. So we're judged now after, just everybody's hurt. Boy,
I'm up in the other one. Let's see. Let's go Tucker Craft over there.
I'm a snack man. All right, I should look and see what I actually have available to me right now at this pick.
Oh, Dave said you should have drafted Jordan Walker. I tried to tell you. Yeah, Dave. I know. I know you did. And the thing is, I was buying into Jordan Walker. I was getting some Jordan Walker, and then spring training happened, and he was terrible, and it like killed all of the drive line momentum. And I was like, Jordan Walker still sucks. No, turns out he's like the best hitter in baseball. And not really, because Jordan is actually probably right now. And yes, Brett, having bags of Jordan is huge. Absolutely huge.
Dude. Louis Varland, that guy is saving my life this year.
I know we're talking about baseball, but dude, Louis Varland, one of the absolute best relievers ever, out of nowhere. Holy crap.
Pretty crazy. At 0, I was between Warren and Reed on that one, and I went Warren. But
you keep sniping Chad.
I know.
You might have done it again.
Well, he picked before me on this one, so we both just went double Pittsburgh running backs there. So let's see here. Who does your boy like?
Yeah, it's coming back around to you. What you doing, Stackers? I'm going to call you Stackers. How about that? I might call you Stacky sometime.
I'll be honest, I'm not in love with it, but we can workshop it.
We'll see. Ohtani is the actual best player ever of all time, but is he this year the best hitter? No, he is not. He arguably is the best pitcher, though. That's what makes him insane. I mean, he's got like a 0.64 or 0.7 ERA and WHIP. It's unreal. But Ohtani, his hitting has gotten better, and of course he's going to finish just fine. He has got over 300 now. Yeah, he has. I think Ohtani's at like 10 homers and 35 or something like that RBIs last I looked. Chad said he wanted Hair Bear. Did not get him this time.
Air Bear. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. I went Addison that time. Getting an Addison share here. Just mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
I like Addison for a bounce back. And I mean, really just the whole Minnesota offense as a whole. And that's not like Kyler's going to MVP or anything, but they just have too much talent to suck again.
Yeah, Chad, by the way, unfortunately, I think that Judge may actually just be done, which really sucks. Okay, what draft is this? I got to keep track. Okay, I'm definitely going Michael Wilson. That's for sure. I got him starred. Oh, crap. The other one's about to time out on me. Well, I missed it. Oh, did I get... Oh, I got Kyler in at the last second. Woof. That was close. 2 up at once is rough. All right. And then you know what's about to happen here. Cory, go ahead and say it.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Honestly, this is probably even late for
This
you.
is the time. I know. This is the time. It's almost pick 100. Kenny
Jeez.
Gainwell, come on down. For those of you just joining, Kenny Gainwell is my number 1 drafted guy of the year. I've been just hammering him literally this entire time. Right or wrong, I'm all in, baby.
You sure are.
Hedge and zeros, Bucky all day. That's right. Jennings cheaper than Addy. Yeah, he is, but Jennings I think is actually a pretty decent pick, but Addison is so much better. I mean, Addison
I just
is
think
actually
Addison's the better player. Yeah.
Addison is really, really good. And honestly, if Addison was on another team where he could be like a main guy,
It
it
still
could.
could happen because I was actually reading earlier and I hadn't connected the dots, but after Jaden Reed and Christian Watson got their contracts, like Minnesota's got to be looking at Addison. Like, how are they going to sign him long term?
Did you guys know that Dion was leading NL batters at 400 going into June one year? I did not, Fantasy Dog. I actually did not know that. I know Neon Dion was never a super, super good baseball player, but he was all right. I know he had his moments. Obviously, he had a really good start to a year at one point. Mike, do you know what year that was, Fantasy Dog? If I was to guess before you post, if I was to guess, what year would Dion have been hitting 400? I'm going to say 93. I'm going to guess 93.
Yeah, 92 was the first that popped in my head, but it's got to be around then. He was drafted in 89 by Falcons.
Yeah, and he started with the Yankees, and then he went to the Braves, and then he was out of baseball for a while. He came back with the Reds. I doubt it was whenever he came back with the Reds. I was actually wearing a Deion Sanders jersey in our last stream.
Oh, yeah, you were.
A Redskins one. That. He thinks it was with the Reds. Has to Google. All right, yeah, Google that. Find out. Let me know when that was. I love trivia questions like that. Down for trivia anytime. And Chad, yeah, if Addison went to the Chiefs, Cory would lose it.
He would literally be like, he's perfect for what we need. Age, they sign into a reasonable contract now. He's like, we need, I mean, I'm not saying he's like the end all be all man beater, but like we need someone that can beat man coverage. And
yep.
I don't know. I think Addison would be perfect. You drop Addison into our wide receiver room and man, at minimum. And the thing is, yeah, and he's already like has a criminal record. He was a suspension. He served that suspension last year for the DUI. So he already sounds like a chief.
I know, he's perfect. See, Chad says lawsuits galore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
He's meant to be a chief.
Not feeling good about Andrews, but I took Laporta and then Goff, so Goff, Amon-Ra, Laporta, like Lions, Ravens. Those are some pretty good shares to have.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we got Bill, we got C-Rod, Aaron Jones. I think I'm going to go with some Aaron Jones, and then Jaden Higgins.
They're zero to your point. Their dueling answers in the press conference was just gold. And then McCarthy just giving the press conference later on saying that I feel like I played it I played at an elite level enough last year that, it's like saying that why did they have to bring someone else in? I think I already proved myself. I'm like, well, you were maybe the worst quarterback in the NFL last year by a wide margin, but elite, some people just have different definitions.
Yeah, and zero
that
says
is a QB battle that I am
here
for.
The JJ Kyler QB battle.
Yeah.
Big old 9. I mean,
I
we'll
think
see.
both of them. I was okay with him saying that, and I think Kyler actually took for his persona. I think Kyler actually took the right route as well. I think what he said, like he gave the diplomatic, yeah, well, he's a young guy wanting to learn. It's competition, yada yada yada. I was like, that is probably the right answer from Kyler too. Cam Ward at 124. Whew, I respect it though. And Sam Darnold 125. Okay. All right. Get you guys.
I'll tell you what, I'm already looking forward to starting the next draft so that I can actually focus on the team that I'm doing and I'm not having to go back and forth because woof.
Looky there. Look what happened. Whoo, baby. And
You got your boy.
Yeah, Chad. I mean, you got a steal there, Kelsey. No, I wanted Andrews. I wanted Andrews on that one.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, say Zero just mentioned that like that a Kelsey snipe. I'm assuming I don't know if he meant me sniping me, but I for once I actually wanted Andrews.
You got. I say you got to stack that up.
Normally it would be Kelsey all day. And yeah, Brett pointed it out. Shout out for you guys doing too. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, once I got
Zero.
in that one, I was like, well, I got to go ahead and jump in the other.
Oh yeah, because you got a Chiefs build. Oh yeah, shoot, he did get you.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to try to do next draft if I can. I'm going to try to do some playoff week correlation build. This time, could not think of it, but I'm going to try to next time. Speaking of that, did you add any Bengals? Any Bengals on your team? Nope. No Bengals. You got Keaton.
Yeah. Oh no, I did not do any Bengals. Sorry, I did. I just realized you were talking to me. No, I mean really all the Bengals that go, like the only one I was even in striking distance of was T, but I think Zero took him a couple spots before me. But after the big four are gone, I typically don't draft any Bengals.
Right.
Bungles, if you will.
The Bungles. Over, I will say, I just want to go ahead and say real quick, over in the other one, so I see Brew Crew, which is Brett. Brett, you got Jaden, Dart, and Baker with Bijan, Jalen Warren, Rashad White, AJ Brown, Olave, McLaurin, Waddle, and Trey Tucker, Zero's boy, with Fannin and Chig. I like that build quite a bit.
Dave, if you're still here,
up to me.
Dave, if you're still here, you're on the clock. This is in a separate draft.
Oh, in Dynasty?
Yeah. We're finally moving again.
All right, Malik Willis, that's an easy click there for QB2. And then Naylor, Hardly Knower, McMillan, or go Trey Tucker.
You know what Zero's answers there, even though you'd be taking it from him.
I know. I'm going to take McMillan. I don't do it very often. I have a pretty low amount of him. And Chad did throw out Gesicki, by the way, as an option.
Yeah, and if I've done Bengals, usually if I have Burrow, Gesicki will be a tight end 3 usually for me.
Ishibas, you've got him at the end to think about.
Yeah.
Not been looking Ishibas's way.
Not as much as I'd like. Smurfer, you got me on Pacheco. It's fine. I understand.
And then over in the other two, I wanted to touch on Zero's team. Zero's gone with Lamar Love, and then Jainty, Hampton, Price, RJ Harvey, and Tracy, with Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Jaden Reed, Boston, Debo, Pitts, and Goddard. Very nice. Much better than what I'm building, which is a very weak wide receiver room. Of course, whenever you take 5 of the first 6 rounds running back, that's typically going to happen. All right. Are we back to you, Cory?
Zero. I'm sorry, buddy. For the brand, though, but had to take his boy Trey.
Hey, you know what? He's happy with that, I'm sure. Stick to it for the brand. Taj Brooks. Old Taj Mahal over here. What do you think?
Believe that's Zero's first tight end right there. Dipping his toe into the tight ends.
All right. And then where are we going to go over here? Over in the other one, Chad, I'm doing this for you. Mooney. I'm going to go with some Mooney rocking everywhere.
Mooney, rocking everywhere.
That was for our boy Chad, who's a big Mooney guy. He's just decided to double down. Double down on Mooney. I don't take him all that often. I'm basically right even with about 8%. So what you get there? Woody?
I went Woodrow. Woodrow Marks. You know, Toy Story's coming out soon. So
Toy Story is coming out soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm using my kids as an excuse to go see it.
I'm old enough to remember going to see the first one in the theaters very clearly. So.
Oh, sure. Yeah, same. Yeah. Now I tell my kids, like, let's go see Toy Story, but there's one rule. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk.
Don't talk.
Don't even look at me.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, sir.
If I go with my daughter, there's a decent chance. But if I go with my son or both, all bets are off.
All bets are off. Chad says Mooney equals money. Mooney
Love
money.
that money. Love that money.
All right, coming back to me here. Okay, so Caleb and Malik, that's good enough. I got a 2-4-5-2. I'm definitely going with at least one other running back. I may double up. I'm going to go with Taj. I'm not
Taj
like
Brooks.
Nah, the other Taj.
I was like, dang, Chad really sold you on him. I didn't think he. Okay.
And
cool.
then, I have been fading Charbonnet for a while now, and I've been going with Brian Robinson whenever I want this running back with the week 11 here. So I'm going to go Charbonnet just to mix it up. Are you guys ever picking a Giants wide receiver other than Mooney or Neighbors? So myself, I feel fine mixing in Malachi Fields.
Yeah, Fields I've been okay with.
And I actually just earlier today took one of maybe my first, but I actually clicked Darius Slayton's name earlier today. That may have been stupid, but I did it in the last round of a puppy this morning. Yeah, Brooks is bad. Chad says OBJ's running with the ones. Chad, Cory, tell him don't pay attention to OTAs.
Don't pay attention to OTAs, guys. Don't do it. Do not do it. Oh, heck yeah. Easy pick.
Fantasy Dog was looking it up. He says, okay, couldn't find it. Yes, in 92 and 93 Braves were good years, but he only played 90 games, 97 Reds, 127 hits, and 115 games. So it might be right. Remember 3.1? Yeah, it probably was. You know what? It probably was. I could see it of being that 97 with the Reds because he came back. He had a really good stretch. I bet that was it. 304 and 92. Fields sucks. Yeah, well, Malachi Fields may suck, but he also might be able to get touchdowns. I haven't done a lot, though. So mostly the answer is no. And then Chad throwing out Juju. Oh, good old Juju. I have not clicked Juju. I haven't clicked Juju for a couple of years. But man, 3 or 4 years ago, oh, Juju. I loved me some Juju back several years ago.
Yeah.
Probably in like the 22, 23 range. I was definitely drafting some Juju. Home run, Jackson Cherio. That boy has been on fire. That means that Brewers athletics game has started. When we finish this stream, that's what I'll be watching because if anyone didn't see that game last night, they're playing in Vegas, which is an absolute launching pad. It's insane. It was like 15 to 16 last night or something like that. They ended up going into extra innings. Absolutely nuts there. Okay, coming back around to me. All right, the other draft just finished. So now I just got the one. Let's see where we're at. I'm at a 2652. Well, you know what I hear? I hear Mooney equals money. So let's go ahead and do that. And
real quick. Okay, you make your pick, and then I got to ask the group a question.
I got one more. And I'm going to go with my boy Chris Bell instead of Washington to go with the stacked piece with Willis, because I'm just the second half of the year bet on Bell. That's sticking to my brand, Krusty Kirk. Go ahead.
Who do you guys think is taller, Bryce Young or Kyler Murray? And I'm not looking at like listed heights because those are lies. But I'm talking to someone right now, and he hates Kyler because of the short thing, but he likes Bryce Young. And I'm like, you're not allowed to like one or the other. Like, you're either short kings or no short kings. There's no splitting down the middle. Like, you got to like what you can't be on both sides. So, but who's actually taller? I think it's Kyler.
It's got to be Kyler.
I think Kyler's a little taller.
Fantasy Dog says 5'9.5". Chad says Kyler.
I don't think so. I feel like Kyler's taller.
Zero says Bryce is taller. Dave says Bryce. Kyler's thicker.
I like him thick. I'll give him that.
Kyler is thicker. He was a baseball player. You know me. I like Bryce. I don't like Kyler, but I'll draft either one. I mean, I'll draft Kyler some. I mean, I don't really like drafting either if I can avoid it. I kind of fall into Bryce whenever I don't have an option, kind of like the other day. Kyler's been better. Or Kyler has a better KD ratio.
Durfee just he's like he's taller by 1/10 of an inch according to Google that Kyler is. I was like, I'm sorry, that just sounded like you said he was taller. Okay. End of discussion. I win. It's done. Yeah, dude, Kyler's KD is off the charts. He's a ratio guy, and we love ratios around here. Don't we, Spence?
Love ratios. Big ratio guy.
We're ratio guys.
Do you guys like Shedeur? I do. I think he can be an upper tier game manager. Well, to be honest with you, Fantasy Dog, no, not really. I mean, I don't really like anyone in this
format.
I mean,
in this format, no. If you want to throw a dart in Dynasty, I'm okay with that. But
sure,
that's where I draw the line.
And I just try to avoid now as a fallback, especially if I have any Browns piece. If I've got Concepcion or Fannin or Boston or something, and I need a third quarterback at the end, yeah, I would rather take the gamble on Shedeur's probably bigger upside than Deshaun. I try to avoid it. But I would say I'm maybe split. I don't know. I would have tried to avoid it. Definitely big no on Dylan Gabriel.
Oh God, no.
Yeah,
Jared Verse has been clowning him in camp. I don't know if you've seen any of that, but
I have not.
Well, because Jared Verse got traded to the Browns, and then Dylan Gabriel wears 9, which is what Verse had worn with the Rams. And usually there's a discussion or something, and I guess like Verse just showed up in camp with 9 on, and they asked Dylan Gabriel after like at the presser, and Gabriel's like, I was kind of hoping he'd offer me some money or something, but he didn't. He just showed up wearing 9.
That's hilarious.
I was like, it's like that's how he feels about Dylan Gabriel, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Chad loves him some Shedeur. He says he took more dart throws in this draft. Hartman says, I thought Keon Coleman was where is it? I thought Keon geez. I thought Keon Coleman was a Dolphin for a second with that 18th rounder. I've seen a lot of people draft and I've just noticed it. I've been seeing Keon Coleman being drafted a lot in my drafts recently. I don't know if he's been steamed up, but I haven't drafted him at all yet. At Colorado,
Coleman?
I've seen him make two throws that Elway couldn't see. Unbelievable. So I'll be honest with you. I don't watch any college, so I only see what I see in the pros, and I watch either Sunday Ticket, or I mean Sunday Ticket. What Cory, help me out here. Why am I freaking Sunday football all day? No commercials.
Red
Zone. My gosh, I was going to say big inning. I'm like,
jeez, dude.
Why am I blanking on Red Zone?
You are not in mid-season form.
No. So I watch Red Zone or what's on, and what I've seen of Shedeur, he had one good game. Thank you, Cool Smurfer. Everyone's like, Red Zone, come on, Spence, you idiot. Sunday Ticket is wild. I know, it's so old. I'm an old man who had DirecTV for years, but thank God I haven't had it in a long time. I watch Red Zone now with YouTube TV, have for a while.
Oh, Red Zone's the best. Red Zone is the only thing worth watching for me. But I don't have an out-of-market team to watch, so it makes it a little easier.
Scott Hansen.
Hell yeah. No, that man is a national treasure, and I know ESPN's eventually going to replace him with stupid McAfee or something, and it's going to drive me insane. But like ESPN, they want to ruin Red Zone. Like they started to sprinkle in the commercials a little more and stuff. We all knew it was coming eventually.
Like Chad just said, the no commercials.
Yeah, because everybody was talking about it. But then when everybody lets their guard down, ESPN's going to they're going to ruin it. Like they ruin everything.
They ruin everything. Okay, Cory, you keep your eye. Sorry, Stack Man. You keep your eye on the chat. I'm going to turn it off for a second, and I'm going to do some team reviews here. And then we're going to go jump in another draft, everyone. So let's start off with Cool Smurfer. So Cool Smurfer from pick 3, he went with a 3-6-7-3. Burrow, Purdy, and Mendoza. Like that QB room. That's a real strong QB room. Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Rashad White, Pacheco, Kamara, and Ray Davis. Chase, Evans, Lemon, Downs, Diggs, Shakir, and Stribbers with Bowers and Gesicki. Dude, what an awesome team. I love this team. This is a phenomenal team. You've got some really nice stacks in here. You're good from top to bottom. And every time.
Dave, I can't tell if you're joking, but the McAfee shtick got old.
Did some different things this time.
Long time ago. McAfee shtick is so stale. So annoying. Anyway.
Oh, Pat McAfee? I agree there. 2-4-8-4 for Chad. A 2-4-8-4.
That's a fun one.
Very interesting build structure.
Build.
So I'm assuming you probably pushed your tight ends. We'll find out. Hurts and Shuck. That's good enough. McCaffrey, Hampton, Dowdle, Monungai. That could be good enough if McCaffrey and Hampton smash. Garrett Wilson, Burden, Tate, Pearsall, Boston, Flournoy, Booty, and Kevin Coleman. There's a rare share right there.
Little MIZ love.
Yeah. And then you pushed it to Kelsey, Likely, Gunnar Helm, and Greg Dulcich.
Yeah.
So this is a very unique build. And I like what you did. I'd say if you're gonna do 4,
I'd say the only thing I would have done different was no Dulcich and added a running back there for 5, because I think Kelsey, Likely, Gunnar would have been fine with 3. I don't think you needed Dulcich.
And then the only thing I was going to say is if I was to put anything, it would be maybe if one running back was slightly better, but honestly, they may not be. They may not have to be, because Dowdle and Monungai could be good enough. So overall, really nice build. I like trying something different.
Who Hames joined us. What's going on, Who Hames? What up, dog?
What's up, James? Glad to have you in here, buddy. All right. So Zero, he rocked with a 2.583 from pick 11. Mahomes and Love with Jainty, Saquon, Bucky, C Rod, and Tracy. He ain't afraid to take the C Rod dipped at 131. I mean, once you start getting down that point, I get it. And
Yeah.
Bucky at 62, that's also a phenomenal Bucky
Dang,
dip right
that's a big
there.
fall. Yeah.
So this is a really nice start to this team. Let's see. You went with Rashi, T, DJ, Reed, Worthy. Oh, yeah. Williams, Trey. Oh, and Xavier Hutchison, another rare pick down here that I
Okay.
love seeing. And then really pushing tight end to all the way to Chig. But with Chig, Stowers, and Ferguson, you're shooting for the upside. But if that upside hits, if Ferguson and Stowers break out, because I think, I love Chig. I love the Chig pick. This is a very, very interesting team, Zero. And I bet it's a pretty darn unique build for you as well. So love that team. And then I don't know that there was anyone else in there. If there's anyone else, Cory, let me know if anyone else is in this that wants their team reviewed. Just let us know. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and go through ours. Now, do you want me to go through yours or do you want to go through it?
Go ahead, but boy, I'll tell you right now, I think this team is sexy.
All right. So this team belongs to the Stack Man. And he started with Lamar and Goff. So let's see who he stacks with these two QBs first off. So we've got a Henry Lamar stack. Let's see. We've got Amon Ra and Zay to go along with Goff and Lamar. I've heard of those two people. Tesla and Surratt. So question real quick. Would you ever take Lane or Bateman, or is it Surratt every time for you?
I think I like Surratt. Bateman has had so many opportunities. He had a year where he just scored a bunch of touchdowns, but that was really it. And I think Surratt will translate. Like I think he's I think he'll have a better rookie year than Jacoby Lane just because of his role in the offense. I think.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm a Surratt guy as well. That's why I was just wondering, because I actually have clicked Jacoby Lane's name a few times recently, just in case I'm wrong. But I have not clicked on my boy Bateman at all. And I have loved him in the past, but last year really turned me off. And now I'm just like, they drafted both these rookies, and I'm like, what's there really left for Rashad? So, but yeah, Laporta and Andrews, you nailed that. And then the rest of by the way, let me take a quick gander here. So Detroit plays the Bears in the final week.
Yep.
Bears. And no Bears for you. That's all right. So you don't have any week 17 correlation, but you got some nice team stacks there.
Yeah. But I mean, Henry Jacobs, assuming no shenanigans with Jacobs. I like it a lot, but Jalen Warren, Keaton Mitchell could be catching a lot of passes. Same thing for Woody Marks. Mike Washington was one of those, like I didn't really have a specific need or a stack or anything there at the end. So just, maybe he pops one every once in a while, but I love those receivers. Absolutely love it there's a great mix of floor and ceiling. And then Laporta Andrews, obviously assuming health. And I could have gone with a third tight end instead of Mike Washington, but I'm okay with Laporta and Andrews. But honestly, I absolutely love this. And Brian at BTJ is on it. With BTJ is on the team.
So I say you got your boy BTJ, you got Trey Tucker, which is Zero's boy, and you got my highest drafted wide receiver, which is Zachariah Branch. So really, really good team, Cory. One thing real quick though. I don't think Keaton Mitchell is a pass catcher. He's just a home run hitter, right? I could be wrong.
No, I disagree. I disagree completely. I think he will be. I think he's going to play that role. Like it's change of pace, but pass catcher as well. Big dog.
So just do something with them that he hasn't really done.
Educate yourself.
Of a different team.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll see. But overall, great
he's
team.
He's been on the Ravens, which don't feature pass catching backs at all. And
don't tell Justice Hill that, but yeah.
Justice Hill.
Okay. So I guess I totally missed this. I got auto Tua. I didn't even realize I got auto Tua, but it could have been worse, I guess. At least Tua has a chance. So next build will be much better, I hope, than this team for me. So I from pick 1 with a 3-6-7-2. Something very unique and different. I went high tight end with McBride and Loveland. Caleb, Malik Willis, and Tua. Gibbs, Swift, Kenny G, Jones, Spears, Charbonnet. That's a pretty good running back room. I do like my running back room quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then the wide receivers are what's suspect. But I guess there's a world where this could work out. Olave, Parker Washington, Micah Wilson, Jaden Higgins, Jalen McMillan, Mooney, and Bell. Again, Bell, I'm not even counting on for several weeks. Like, he's probably a week 5, 6 and on guy, but I love him from that point. But at least this is a unique team for me as well. So there we go. So those teams are reviewed. Let me go ahead and put the comments back up here and then take a look real quick.
Yeah, I think, man,
I do like Willis too.
This is a good room. Sharp room. Good teams.
I think that it actually worked out for trying to go back and forth for me, and the team could have been a lot worse. And then, yeah, I'm a Parker Washington guy, fantasy dog. So we've talked about this a lot in our streams because the stack man here and our boy Zero, neither of them are Parker Washington dudes. So they've been trying to talk me out of them, and it's kind of been working. But I'm still gonna be stubborn and click his names because I like him. Chad says drafted next to Cory is tough, especially whenever he's in full stack mode.
Whenever the stack man gets hot, don't let me get hot. That's the problem.
Don't let him get hot. Zero says Parker who? I'm sorry, P Wash or PP Wash. Isn't that we talk?
Parker Washington. Never heard of her. She sounds hot though.
Dolphins now. Dolphins pass. That's right. I see, and that was totally the Tua thing was totally by mistake. If only I had Zachariah Branch. Okay. Well, Cory, are you ready? Draft number 2. Hope all you guys are ready. Anyone that wants to draft with us, we're going to jump in another puppy. By the way, we'll probably on this weekend, we'll probably look at doing some more puppies, and we might throw in a pointer. So Zero, if you want to save a pointer, save that for this weekend. This is assuming that the pointer is still there. It's 20,000 something entries, so I bet so. And yes, we are going to be jumping in a puppy. Puppy 2. All right. Stackman, what you looking at? Are you looking at Dynasty?
Yeah, I just got to send out let someone know they're on the clock.
I figured. How far before I'm up?
Oh, and we're at the 1-2 turn, so you'll be lucky to even draft or pick tonight, playa.
Okay. All right.
Sorry
Fantasy
for the
Dog's
delay.
Ready. I think everyone's ready. So
hold it. Sorry, let me get her. You can start counting if you want.
All right, we'll start counting. All right, and this time I'm going to do it from 5. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. 9 more. 5 more. 4 more. 3. All right, 2. All right. Hopefully we all get in this one. 1. Draft starts soon. All right, let me go ahead and get that board pulled up. Hopefully this one loads much quicker than the last one did. Ooh, I see Chad got the 1 this time. Chad pulling the 1.
Smurfer at 6, 0 at 8.
Fantasy Dog at 7. Look at that.
Oh yeah, there. Yep.
And Brew Crew. So Brett's in here. He's at 10. Me and Brett are right next to each other.
Do we know Cleve 78? Do we know who? Like, he was in the last one. Is he in here and I just missed it? Like in the chat?
Yeah, Cleve 78. Let us know if you are in the chat, buddy.
Yeah.
And if so, we want to know what your name is.
Make yourself be known.
In here. Say
Show
hey.
yourself.
This thing is taking forever to load this. Man, well, as soon as Underdog will load this freaking draft board, I'll get it pulled up, guys. Fetching your draft. Well, fetch it up, Underdog. All right, Chad start. Until then, I'll just say what's happening. Chad starts us off with Gibbs.
Gibbers.
No shocker there.
Ooh.
Chase at 2. So
Spicy.
this is
Love that.
another draft with Bijan going to be going to 3.
Respect. I don't know. This guy
unless something crazy happens. Come
you gonna go
on,
cray, Big B?
Good grief.
Nah, he went Bijan.
He went Bijan. All right, Cory. Puka it up.
We're gonna puka it up. Absolutely.
All
Chart
right.
too.
As soon as this board loads, everyone, we're spinning. All right, Cool Smurfer went with Amon Ra at 6. Nice, moving up Amon Ra. Let's see what Fantasy Dog does here. He went with JT. 0,
Nice.
you going to rock McCaffrey or take one of them running backs?
Genty.
Or one of them wires? No.
Oh, I thought he was going to go.
That.
Oh, man. I thought he'd go Genty.
He's going with CMC, going with my boy. We got moving and shaker now.
Moving and shaker.
Now let's see what Brew Crew does. Brett, what you doing here? There's Jainty. And then Mr. Jefferson, come on down, falling to me at 11. I absolutely love that. All right, board just loaded. Boom, baby. There we go.
All right, what you doing?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy Dog
did you? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, never mind.
Fantasy Dog doesn't like CMC's playoff schedule, so that's at Chargers, at Kansas City, and at home versus the Eagles. Well, at least in the final week, that game is in San Francisco, so it should be good weather.
Yeah, that's good defense. But.
And then back up to me. Oh, man, Pickens just went on the turn. Well, this is about to be Saquon all day. Jefferson Saquon. I love that right there.
Yeah. Dave, is that your burner account?
But Fancy said I will if I have to. What'd you say, Cory? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I saw on the Pickens pick. I says that Dave's burner account or something.
Oh, gotcha.
It took a second. It's a thinker.
Sure did. It was a thinker.
It's a thinker.
Well, that's definitely the first time I've ever seen Pickens be moved up to the turn. But
Fantasy Dog's a man after your heart.
Pickens never gets paired with James Cook, so I can see that. Oh man, you're right. Looking at that, going with my boy Bowers, you know it. I will move Bowers anywhere in round 2. Do not care. I just did a millionaire. I didn't tell you about this, Cory. I did my first millionaire draft of June last night, and I got pick 12, and I went Jainty Bowers. Started off at Jainty Bowers for 12. Loved how the team turned out too. It turned out really nice. 0 had said, I like the 49ers schedule more than the Eagles. What's the Eagles? So well, obviously we know they're week 17, but before that, the Eagles play at home versus the Seahawks, and then at home versus the Texans. Yeah, especially that Texans game in week 16. That's going to be hard to be a high-scoring game, most likely in Philly versus the potential best defense in football with the Texans. I don't know for sure that they will be, but as of now, I'd say they're going to be one of. I mean, probably a lot of people will say the Rams, and certainly if Aaron Donald comes back, that'll probably be true. All right, what you doing, Stack Man?
I did Jeremiah Love.
Ooh, Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, why not? But I did give some consideration to McBride, but decided to go Love. You know, when you're choosing between Cardinals, there's not a wrong choice.
Oh, absolutely.
It's making me feel a little better that like Smurfer's passing and stuff. But maybe Fantasy Dog. Oh well, he already took Bowers, so it makes me feel a little better passing on him though. But that 0 got a great value on McBride.
So I'm about to try something here because I said earlier I was gonna try with this team to see what I could do to try to build some playoff week correlation team. So I'm going to start that off with Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, the Jets play the Vikings. So that's a Jefferson Wilson thing for week 17. And then Neighbors Javante go. So I'm going to be able to do it and go ahead and grab Mike Evans. And then that gives me the Saquon Philly 49ers thing for. So starting off with some pretty nice correlation and strong wide receiver room. We'll see how we can build this from here. But you go ahead and talk about what you're doing, Cory, because I'm going to do some starring real quick.
Whew, gosh. Let's see here. Actually, I think, well, I'll let everybody make their picks here. I've got a couple guys. I mean, there's obviously a lot you could go with here. But there is one in particular. Okay. I don't have a lot of Loveland.
There you go.
Like, and not this tournament particular, but like I want to get more Loveland shares.
Yeah, get you some Loveland.
Yeah. He's good.
I've heard of him.
I listened to a podcast the other day. Heard his name.
So what I'm doing, by the way, so whenever I'm doing playoff week correlations, what I kind of like to do is once I have an established first like 4 teams like this, I like to look at who they're playing in those playoff weeks and see if anything lines up. And the very first thing that I noticed with the my gosh, spit it out, Spence, the 49ers. So they played the Chargers and the Chiefs. Well, the Chargers in weeks 15 and 16, and I know the Chargers and the Chiefs play each other in the final week, so I can add them into this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's see, the Jets, Patriots, Cardinals. Do I see anything else line up there? No, not really. The Vikings, Detroit, Washington. Not seeing anything else line up. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs that stand out. Okay, as we're coming back around here. Now, I'm not going to specifically do this every time because right here coming up, this can just add, and I can add another game stack in here with this 5-6 swing. So let's see, because I'm going to want running back here. Well, here we go. I found a potential. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go with Tootin first because Jacksonville plays Washington in the final week, and then Washington plays Minnesota in week 16. So then if I add any commanders, like if I want to turn around and add Jaden Daniels here, for instance,
mm-hmm.
I can do that.
I can do that.
And then it's back to me.
Do that.
So Kraft and the Dunesay just went. And I am going to go Jaden Daniels. That is what we're going to do there.
So Dylan Dangler. That guy's been a breath of fresh air for my team.
Dylan Dangler, dude, he has been a monster this year. And I drafted him as my number 1 drafted catcher in Gladiator drafts. And that's been huge for me.
Love that.
I do pretty much every fast Gladiator draft, guys. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's over on NFBC. Gladiator drafts are literally my favorite drafts, non-underdog best ball, because Gladiator is roto, but there's no pickup, so you just draft and that's that.
You just draft, and that's that.
And that's that. And then you just sit back and wait.
And profit.
And profit. Hopefully profit. You usually get screwed. The very first year of the Gladiator tournament, which was 23, I finished 2nd overall, and I was just this close to winning. I mean, the very last day, like down to the last game, Ryan Helsley got a save. ever since then, I've been fighting. The last few years, I've not even come close to the top 10. I'm really hoping I can have a team get back there this year. Right now, my best team's like 40th overall. All right. So I've missed what everyone else has been doing. I kind of want to do a little bit of review here. Cory, as it's coming back to you, the Stackers, I see you've got a nice little Patriots thing going on here. Patriots played Denver, by the way, and
I went back-to-back QB just now.
You're probably not going to get Denver. I see that because Caleb and Loveland. Look at you.
I know. Because I'm the stack man.
Not going to get old at all. All right.
No. And I'm going to keep hammering it.
Cool Smurfer just grabbed him some Marvelous Marvin.
Marv was
Fantasy Dog.
I definitely gave thought to Marv there because I refused to give up on him.
Fantasy Dog getting my boy P-Wash. I love it. Love it, buddy. Me and you, we're right there. Seeing eye to eye. 0 with Jaden Reed. 0 pushed wide receiver all the way to round 6. With Carnell Tate, Jaden Reed starting off. Very bold. Can't wait to see how that turns out. And then let's go ahead and add Jordan Addison, who you took that last time. We were talking about there. And then from that, you know what? What to do here? I may do something a crazy. It's not really that crazy. I just don't do it very often. So normally here, I would go Ramondre, but I'm going to go with Cory's boy, Patty Mahomes. And I'm just going to go with Jaden and Mahomes. I'll see if maybe I could add Kelsey in there later. Now I got to make sure that I get a Chargers, though, or I really want to get a Chargers guy in here at some point. But there'll be a few guys later that I can get.
Say QJ was right there.
Yeah, but if I would rather have Addison than QJ. Could be wrong there. If I'd have known I was going to take Mahomes and really thought that out, though, maybe I would have taken Addison because also bye week wise, I mean, I did have Jefferson. So, yeah, if I could go back, maybe I would have made that QJ. And then Worthy went to Cleves. So, no Worthy falling back around, but I didn't expect that. All right, let's see what Chad does at 1. He got his boy darting it up, and Jacoby. So Chad's rocking a really nice team from pick 1 with Gibbs, Brees, Olave, Judkins, Tyson, Hurts, Lemon, Dart, and Jacoby. Really love that build from 1, Chad. All right, Stack Man, you got you some Manun guy. Now, how you stacking this one up here?
Oh.
Bonix.
Not on your life. Not on your life.
Cory loves Bo Nix. Not really. Yeah. He hates him. And Fantasy Kenny. Dog, yeah, love getting that Lawrence in there with P-Wash.
We went Kenny for the channel.
There it is. Thank you, buddy. If I wasn't going to do it, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
For the brand. 4 picks away from QJ.
For the channel. Okay.
No QJ for me.
0. Can't let you.
0 said sorry. I can't let you have it.
No QJ for you.
No QJ for you. All right. That's okay, though. This makes this very easy. First pick, I'm going to go Kittle.
Jorge Kittle.
Kittle.
Oh, Spencer Jones hit a bomb.
He did his first one.
443 dead center. I played him.
Dude, Spencer Jones is a stud. And then this next one, I could go Kelsey now, but I'm not going to do it because I only have 2 running backs. This is going to give me 2 running backs with week 7 bye, so I'll definitely need to make sure that I add some more in later.
I got
And
so many
another
QJ shares early and like back in April. Oh God, now when he was outside the top 100. Oh,
0 said I needed QJ like I need air.
I mean,
You couldn't have let him fall 2 more spots for me for the stack.
Okay.
What bit am I ignoring, buddy? I'm sorry. Take a JJ share for the bit. My bad, buddy. My bad. My B.
My B, y'all. My B.
Zero says, I would have taken Pitman, but that 1-round follower on QJ was nice. Yes, it was. Would have been a lot nicer on my team. Not just playing, buddy. I don't really care. Brett says, thanks for saving me, Pitman. Oh, JJ McCarthy. I don't think I'm going to be doing it. I feel pretty good with just stopping at 2 QBs.
9, baby.
God. Naked Goff, not cool. Who got Naked Goff? Oh, the guy at the turn.
Tell him to put some clothes on. This is a family.
All right, and you just got Wandale?
Uh-huh. I did.
All right.
Wandale.
Shuck and Kelsey. Oh man, 3 QB. So you had Hurts and Dart. You went ahead and added Shuck. That's a strong 3 QB room.
Yeah, I know. It's tempting, but
I really like going 2 QBs. That's the thing, is I like 2 QBs too much.
Yeah, me too. Those are mi favoritos.
Back to you, Core. KC Concepcion.
Yeah, let's get that ADP fall.
All right.
Are we done? Shoot.
A stack, man. Did that give you any sort of stack there?
It did, that one did not. No, it was just I just took the fall.
Looking to see if there's any playoff week correlation for your team. Doesn't look like it there. That's all right. Just take an ADP fall. You don't got to stack it up every time.
That's just overthinking it, bro. That's just overthinking it. Take good players. That's what you should do.
That's what you should do. All right. Well, this is now going to be my 3rd week 7, but you know what? F them buys, am I right? Let's go ahead and add Keaton Mitchell. There's a Charger piece for me.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one too.
You know what? Saquon is going to blow up week 7. Let's see who Saquon is playing in week 7. The Eagles are playing the Cowboys. Oh, yeah, at home.
Whoa.
Shoot.
Whoa.
Why do I need another running back in week 7? Saquon can handle it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Stafford, that fall, I want my 2 quarterback build, but I was like, man, that was tempting on the last one.
All right. And this worked out perfect. Dallas Goedert. Now I'm good. Now I'm probably good at tight end. I may take one more. We'll see. But Kittle Goddard, I feel real good with that. All right. Got multiple pieces now. 3. Saquon and Goddard, is that it? Yeah. To go against my San Fran guys, which I have too. All right, beautiful. Don't want to overstack any one game in week 17, but I like having a few different games with multiple pieces from it. All right, we're coming together nicely. How about you, Core? You've got a 2-4-4-2. What are you thinking here?
Yeah, I got sniped on Shaheed.
Shaheed sniped.
Yeah, well, Shaheed snipe right there. I'm not in love with anything right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take Hunter Henry because I want to make sure and get that stuck, and then we'll reassess.
All right. And then I just wanted to say, da-na-na, da-na-na. What is the breaking news as of 12 minutes ago, Chad? What's the Sharbs breaking news? Is it on here? Let's see. Well, he's already gone. What's the Sharbs breaking news?
He's been doing some light on-field work.
I finished last. That is a very Cowboys fan thing to say of you. Let me say that right there. That is a very Cowboys thing to say. Even if they do, that's a Cowboys thing to say. Oh, man, Brett, there was a 30-spot fall on Stafford. Dang, nice. I missed that. Yeah, Burrow, Stafford. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Rounding out.
All right, Zach, man.
Pacheco. Yeah, with a little Pacheco. Just a little Checo action.
You got your boy.
Who's my boy?
That's one. Pacheco.
He's not.
I know he's not really your boy.
Not really at all.
No, I know, but still, he's definitely a guy that you've not hated.
Yeah, I it's a good landing spot. He wasn't going to be the feature back anywhere, so if he's going to be the backup, Detroit's a pretty nice spot if it's going to happen. I just cannot imagine Charbonnet being week 1, but I don't know. Week 1, I think, is a stretch.
Oh, is that what it said? Well, boy, let me tell you.
No, I just like he's like doing on-field work is like that's the only thing I saw. So I might have missed
if he's back within the first 2 months, that's even better. Because I'm drafting Charbonnet with hoping for like 12 and on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when is their bye? So it's late. So I was gonna say they can't use the bye as an extra week of rest or anything. So yeah, I'm not there week 1. I'm assuming pup to start, but you never know. It's a long summer, so gotta wait for more information.
So I went ahead and grabbed Chig there to be my third tight end. Definitely done with tight end now. Feel really good with that, pairing him with Jaden. Harmon says week 8, probably 5. Best case, I'd imagine. Yeah. I mean, honestly,
if he starts on pup, then it'll be week 5 at the earliest.
And then Antonio Williams, come on down. Well, yeah, like I was saying, my thing is if he is back week 8, I would love that.
Oh,
I would love that.
Sure. That's yeah. I agree, Harbin. I think that's probably best case scenario. Or like, if not, again, we've talked about it. I'm still in line from Stephania Bell. There's back to play and back to performance, and there's a difference there. So there's plenty of times where guys beat the timeline on ACLs, and outside of Adrian Peterson, like it's just when Javonte Williams, we all thought after that gross injury that he was screwed for a while, and then he came back. He actually came back, and everybody was like blown away, and it took him a long time to ramp up.
Mm-hmm. All right, Stackers, what you doing?
I'm going to get out. I'm going to go with my 6th RB. I'm going to round out my RB room right now.
Oh, look at you.
Algier, getting him and Jeremiah Love.
Old Algier.
And then we will see on the way back what happens.
All right. Chad's going to rock double wide receivers. He got his boy Flournoy and Debo. Chad, you're just going all in on Flournoy right now, aren't you? Before the price raises even higher than it is. 0 fumbles in his career. Algier is a legend. Algier is a dog. There's no doubt. I told Cory.
That sucks. It's such a raw deal. I was so ready for him to be the guy.
That's it. I've been for the last 2 years in a dynasty. I had traded for him 2 years ago in a dynasty league, waiting for this year. whenever Algier was going to be a free agent and signed to be a starter somewhere. And then whenever that didn't happen, I'm like, gosh dang it.
Yep.
He'll never be a full-blown
Well, I know.
starter.
I was all aboard the Trey Benson train last year, and I thought that was, I was buying dynasty shares and everything, and then like whenever free agency started or the tampering period, and then when I said Algier signed with Arizona, I like dropped to my knees in the middle of the parking lot at work. I was like, no, Trey Benson, R.I.P.
You did.
And
You
then,
texted me like R.I.P. Trey Benson.
yeah, really did. It's funny on
no
a
Trey
dynasty
Benson.
team, I already had Algier and Trey Benson, and then I ended up trading up to the 101, not even correlating those because nothing had happened yet. I traded up and I got Jeremiah Love.
Brett.
So I ended up.
Sorry.
Oh, Tank.
Yeah, we'll go with Kamara instead. That's all right. That's all right. But I was going to double it up. That way I was covered just in case Dave was right. The only way Tank will be good is really good is if Saquon goes down. And if Saquon goes down, my team's screwed anyway. So it's probably best to split them up and not pair them together. Anywho.
True that.
We're going to throw in an early share of AD Mitchell here for the stack. For the week 17 correlation. Because I don't know that he would have made it all the way back around.
We be stacking.
We be stacking. Chad says, I'm so mad at the Mets. Is this their worst year of the decade? Maybe. Honestly, the Mets are an absolute joke. I saw the thing the other day with Soto where he didn't run out the play that Padres second baseman fumbled. And it's like, that's just a summary of everything that's going bad for the Mets. Today, I saw the Cardinals were destroying them, and it was Freddie P pitching. And last I saw, when we started the stream, it was 6-0 Cardinals. Freddie P should not be giving up 6 runs to the Cardinals. If he was a Brewer, he'd been shutting them down.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dave says they got made today. So, yeah, Dustin May was just, yeah, obviously it was 6-0. He was cruising.
Just May case.
Let's see. I want to see exactly I'm sure the game's probably over now. Yeah, 7-0.
Oh, what in the world?
Oh man, two homers for Dingler. Yeah, I didn't see that. He's up to 16. Woof.
Yeah, I know.
Grade A name too.
Him and I are having a great time together. Dingler hits dangers.
All right, Stackers, what you doing here?
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh gosh.
Oh geez. Oh boy.
Oh no, I have no idea. No, I don't know. And Gino just hanging out right now.
I know. If Gino falls all the way back to me, I may do it.
I don't know if I'll let him go anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't think I could let him go anymore.
Big B just put a stop to that.
Do I go? Am I nuts if I go Ayuk here?
No. I mean, hey,
whatever.
You are the Ayuk guy.
I'm the Ayuk guy, apparently. I'm the Ayuk guy. Yeah, you know what? Throw him on the squad. See what happens.
Ayuk could have worked for my stack because I have the Commanders and the 49ers on it, but I went with AD Mitchell instead. That's one that could end up being right or wrong. Who knows? No idea. All right, so I'm rocking a 2-5-6-3. So I'm going to probably do a 2-6-7-3 because I think my wide receivers are good enough. Jefferson, Wilson, Evans, Addison. That's a good 4 with Williams and Mitchell. Yeah, I think I can just go 7. So with that said, let's bring Braylon Allen in here as the just in case. Give me another jet. And then who are we closing out the wide receiver room with? Cory, this pick is for you, my friend. Tyquan Thornton. Come on down. Pair with Pat
Steal.
Mahomes.
Steal.
Absolute steal. Bullish Shadur news. Oh, we got some bullish Shadur news.
Wow. Hit us. Let us
Let's
know.
see what
What's the good word?
Here's what it is. Continues to share first team reps.
Whoa.
That's bullish.
Whoa.
Bullish AF. OBJ at 215 instead of 229 ADP. That might have been me. That was you, Chad.
Yeah.
That was you. Oh, my B. All right, Core, what you doing here with your last pick? Oh, you made it already.
I made booty, rocking everywhere.
I'm rocking everywhere.
Booty for the stack, man.
And all right, well, these have been some awesome teams.
We got Chad's last pick coming here.
We got Chad's Mr. Irrelevant pick, and then we'll do some reviews. Skylar Bell.
And he got did he get sniped on OBJ?
No, I think he just wanted to mix it up. No, he did get sniped. OBJ did go the pick before.
Yes, sniped on OBJ.
He did, yeah.
Ouch.
Or souped. We're soup snakes.
Yeah, he got souped.
He doesn't. No.
I love a good souping.
Zero says he saved you. He did. Let's be honest. You've got
save you from
already.
Yourself. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That is hilarious. All right. Well, let's do some team reviews here. We'll start off with Unlucky Coy, Mr. Chad at 1. All right. Let me go ahead and knock the comments off the stage for a minute. Okay. And then I'm down to do another draft. Cory, you want to do another draft? You got time?
Oh man, here we'll see.
Well, you think about it while I'm reviewing here. Okay. So Chad with a 3-4-8-3. So he went with Hurts, Dart, and Shuck, a super strong quarterback room. Another 4 running back build again with Gibbs, Breece Hall, Judkins, and Jonah Coleman. For me personally, I like this 4 running back room better than your last 4 running back room because going with the stronger 3. And then again, I've already talked about with Coleman, who I think could be a smash, not if, but when Dobbins gets hurt. Olave, Tyson, Lemon, back-to-back rookies, and stack pieces, Jacoby, Debo, Flournoy, and then double bells, Chris and Skyla. And the double bells, let's be honest, that's better than OBJ anyway. Kelsey, like to pair in there. You could have gone Slayton, or Juju. We were talking about that earlier. Or Fields. Was Fields still there? You could have taken any of those guys instead of OBJ. It's all right, though. I think that you probably made the best choice with Skyla. All right. Cool, Smurfer. So, again, Cleebs, if you were in here, let us know.
He did, actually.
He did?
Yep, he did. He just popped on and made himself known.
All right.
He said, sorry. Yeah, he said, sorry I didn't answer you before, Spence, but couldn't answer you.
That's okay. Well, then let's go ahead and go through it here with him then. So, Cleebs went with a 3-4-9-2. Very interesting build. We'll see your 4 here in a second. Lamar, Bo Nix, and Bryce. Again, very strong quarterback room because I love me some Bo Nix and some Bryce. And, of course, Lamar could smash. Now, Ken Walker, Jalen Warren, Bill, and Emmett. In my personal opinion, you probably needed another one. I don't think this is good enough for a 4, but it's possible if Ken Walker absolutely destroys. And then if Jalen and Bill can just, be steady Eddie guys, I would have liked it a lot more. I think if you had one more guy in between here or maybe in between here. But let's look at how the rest of this team built out. Wow. Well, look at this wide receiver room. Good grief. This is a smash. JSN, Zay, Waddle, Sutton. Stack pieces. He's stacking it up over here.
That's a nice room.
My goodness. See, this is the thing.
Ceiling.
This wide receiver, you just needed that another running back. Because holy crap, Worthy, Shaheed, Money Mooney, Surratt, and my boy Razzle Brazzle. Love that with Andrews and Schultz. I mean, you've got an awesome team that I hope just isn't derailed by having one less running back. But who knows? If it works, it's going to be super unique. And I love the construction. It's just, in my opinion, maybe one running back short of being an absolute banger, but it's still really good. That's one of the best wide receiver rooms you can build. All right. Cool Smurfer with a 3-5-7-3, the traditional build. Kyler, Baker, and Rogers waiting till 115. You know, I love pushing the QB room, and this is a really good push QB room trio. Chase Brown, Etienne, Price, Harvey, and a rare DJ Giddens signing.
It's an interesting
name. So this is the Jonathan Taylor goes down. Here's the smash pick play. Which again, when you have a four running backs as strong as this, I think that works out really nice. Amon-Ra, Luther Burden, Egbuka, Marvelous Marvin, Omar Cooper, Juwan Jennings, and Ridley, top to bottom, very solid with some really elite potential at the top. And I personally like taking the Omar Cooper, Laporta, Hawkinson, and Patty Freiermuth, dude. Top to bottom, phenomenal team. I love pushing the tight ends like you did. 102 for Laporta is a great price to dip in. And then 163, 187. Like push QBs, push tight ends, go 3-5-7-3. That's a real smart way to get a ticket and advance. Now, once you advance, that's the question is can a build like that work in the playoffs? I think it takes a little bit more at that point, but I really love the construction. All right, Fantasy Dog with a 3-7-6-2. T-Law, Malik, and Tua. Big upside there at the top. And then let's see if you've got any Tua pair pieces. JT, he's like that DJ Giddens pick won't matter because JT's going to rock it out. Pollard, C-Rod, B-Rob, Sean Tucker, Katron, and Connor. So for getting Taylor and then pushing running back like you did, I see why you went 7. You maybe didn't need Connor, but Connor could also be a smash. We've talked about that on our streams, especially if he gets traded. That's the way he's going to really smash. And I'm sure you're going to have strong wide receivers, which you do. Rashi, McLaurin, Watson, Parker Washington, Trey Tucker, and Malik Washington. So your Malik Washington pairs, you got some nice pair pieces.
A lot of Washingtons going on there.
As you can get a lot of Washington. Yeah, dude, really like this build. And it's a unique 3-7-6-2. Mm-hmm. You don't see that build a lot. Really nice team, Fantasy Dog. Thank you for taking Parker Washington being on my side. I love seeing someone else do it and believing. Because our boy Zero, he almost did it for me one time, just I think out of pity. And he went with this time a 3-4-9-2. Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, and Cam Ward. Again, pushing quarterback. I love this trio. I immediately see some stack pieces. Now, in my personal opinion, if I'm going to do a 4 running back room, this is how you do it right here.
This is what you got to do every time.
I mean, you get these 4, you stop. I mean, full stop. How are you going to get 4 better than that? I mean, you won't if they stay healthy. That's just crushing. And then you waited till 65 to dip in, but let's see how this wide receiver room turned out. Because, again, you went with how many again? 9 of them. Before I even look at the wide receivers, McBride and Helm, which, again, is fine because Helm pairs. McBride doesn't have to pair. You just bet on McBride. So the 9 wide receivers, Tate, Jaden Reed, Godwin, QJ. Great fall, and QJ should have been mine. It's all right, though. No grudges held. Boston, Naylor, hardly know her, Stribbers, Tank Dell, and Dontavian Wicks. Zero, I think you've drafted a time or two. What's green mean? What's this green mean? I don't know.
Real quick, we got a question in the chat from
Yeah.
Smurfer. Said, "Do you guys draft with the tools? I have my own rankings, and I also draft mostly from my phone." Um, the the consensus seems to be that folks aren't using tools of any kind. Zero says, "I draft raw, no ranks." Chad says we do not. Brett, I draft with my brain on a Google phone. It's like I usually, outside of the stream, I'm always on my phone, and no, I'm not using tools for this specific for any of these. No,
Phone every time.
phone, my
No,
brain. I don't even set my own rankings in here, to be honest. Like I just click ADP. I don't go off of ADP. I just look at what other people are looking at. Like
you
that's
know,
just how my brain works. But I don't actually go in and set my rankings like it makes you do to start. Yeah.
yep, 100%. So I personally watch. I've seen for several years multiple different streamers that use Sidekick tools and different tools.
Mhm.
Hey, good for them. It's
There's
cool.
nothing
It's
wrong with it
fine.
at all.
I'm not. No, I'm gonna raw dog these drafts every time. I only do fast drafts too. I'm a fast draft addict. That's what I do, and
Yeah.
everything I try to keep track of in my head. Now, there's a website that I will tell you real quick before we go back to finish these reviews. So this website, Fantasy VIP. So I learned about it with baseball, and if you can see here, it's got this best ball portfolio tracker, and I
Yeah.
started doing this in baseball where you can see combos, you can look at your board, you can see all of your for every slate, every contest, what your shares are. But this isn't an in draft tool. This is a how to review how you're drafting tool. And like this timeline is so cool. Like I use this a lot for baseball, and you upload your teams, and I plan whenever they have football coming, I plan on uploading my shares into here and looking at this. But that's a before you're drafting, check it out. So that's just me. That's the only like quote unquote tool that I use. And I was just exposed to that just while I was doing Dinger draft in this off season. Nap
Yeah.
God says, what do you think about stacking your QB in their weeks 15 through 17
Absolutely.
matchups?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So and that's how I tried to build this whole team of mine. So I'll be reviewing that here in just a few minutes. You can
Yeah.
see I tried to do, and I actually accomplished a complete 15 through 17 correlation draft this time.
Yeah, and so like what Spencer does more of that than I do. I when we covered like a month or so ago, it was after the schedule was set. We covered what our favorite playoff matchups were and everything. And I just try for me because I'm usually doing it on my phone, sitting on my couch or whatever. And so I try to keep those specific matchups in my head, but I don't always go to it. Like it's not a bad fallback thing. Stacking, I mean, I have a brand to protect, but I do like stacking. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make me reach or anything. We talked about it a little earlier. Not sure, Nap, God, if you were on the stream or not yet, but we talked a little bit earlier about stacking's great, but you don't need to like go
You
crazy
don't
and
want to
reach a
reach.
round or two for that.
Yeah,
just kind of defeats the purpose
it
of it.
defeats
So
the purpose. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, Zero says I always push to the extreme. If my stack doesn't come back to me, oh well. Exactly.
exactly. Yep. If it
Exactly.
happens, it happens. Don't force it.
Yep.
Like whenever I
It,
was our first draft, whenever I had, there's been plenty of times where I have a Ravens build and I've got Mark Andrews as the last really piece of the puzzle. And if it to guarantee that I was going to have that the stack that it would happen, I'd have to reach at least a round early. I don't do that. And sometimes he makes it, sometimes he doesn't.
yep. And by the way, I'll definitely take a look at Team 12, guys. So we'll do that for sure. We will do that for
Well,
sure.
now I got it. Now I
Yeah,
gotta go
yeah.
look at
Zero
this now.
Zero says Team 12 is zooted somewhere on Mars. I'll get there. I'll get there. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and look at Brew Crew. Let's look at Brett's team at pick 10. We'll review 12, mine and Cory's, and then I'd like to do another draft with you guys if you guys want to do another draft. And Corey, if you can stay on,
Yeah,
cool. If not, no
yeah,
problem.
I'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I am going to need to go pee real quick though. But
Fair.
Let's start off with Brett's 2673. So Brett has Burrow and Stafford. That's plenty good enough. That's a 2 QB build right there for me. Janty, Henry, Scattaboo, Ramondre, Woody, and Tank. Super strong running back room. I love that. T. Higgins, Metcalf, Downs, Pittman, Diggs, McMillan, and Tesla. Oh, dude, Warren, T. Ferg, and Parkinson. You nailed this draft, Brett. Awesome team. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I guess maybe could use a little bit of work as wide receiver, but it honestly could be just fine how you have it. I'm a big fan of this build.
Real quick to Zero's point, he mentions Lamar Andrews will be highly represented in the finals anyway, so showing up without it isn't horrible. Because so last year, I think I was very bullish on the Cowboys offense, but I had very few shares of Lamb. It just didn't happen. My stacks were all it was Dak, Pickens, like though that was my biggest stack was of my entire draft season was Dak, Pickens, Ferguson, and that I think was different enough that it really helped me. So yes, it's a great point.
All right, let's see what pick 12 did. So pick 12, which is Mark Basu 1U. All right, let's see. He went with Goff Stroud. Okay, so that's something. That's fine.
He got I think that was a big discount on Stroud. He pushed QB2 for a while.
Yeah, 157. Yeah, so honestly, he was lucky to get that there. James Cook, Javonte, going with that positive Charbonnet news, and then Ray Davis and Jaden Blue. Well, I mean, James Cook and Javonte are going to have to carry this team. That's pretty obvious. I guess you could say, well, Ray Davis, if Cook goes down, who cares? This is the exact type of thing. I will never take Ray Davis ever on a James Cook build. Like, almost never.
It's the same thing with Bigsby and Saquon they said earlier. If James Cook goes down, then you're screwed anyway.
Yeah, it's the same with Jaden Blue. Same thing. It's like that's just you're cutting off your own upside there.
If it's a change pace kind of back, or like maybe a third down back complimentary, I can get down with that more so than just a straight handcuff or anything. I don't do that.
And then Pickens, Neighbors, Adunze. I mean, obviously nothing wrong there. Wilson, Shakir,
Pickens at 13
Branch.
Is
a bit okay.
Rich.
Yeah, at 13. that's pretty dark.
That's a bit rich.
Earlier, it's the highest that I've ever seen. I've not seen him go that high.
It's the highest you will see.
I'm sure it's the highest I will see. And then Branch and Jacoby Lane with Kraft, Fannin, Ferguson, Sadiq. Probably didn't need all of them. He's counting on a tight end being his flex spot every week because I promise you it ain't going to be running back. So,
we already pointed out Naked Goff.
And Naked Goff. Yeah. So that's that team, like Zero said, he was somewhere up on Mars. All right. So I went with a 2-6-7-3. And all of my plays all have playoff week correlation 15 through 17. Jaden and Mahomes, that's the first time I've done this duo, and I really like that duo. Cory's boy, Patty Mahomes, and then one of my favorite clicks, Jaden Daniels. He's my top drafted of the high-end quarterbacks. Saquon, and then I pushed it. Now, this running back room I don't love. I'll be honest with you. This team doesn't work. It's going to be because of this running back room. Now, with that said, it's got potential. So it's not like it could be nothing because Saquon and Tootin might be fine at 1-2. Obviously, Saquon will be, F them buys. But I don't love. That's the weak part of this team. It's just sort of the way that it fell with trying to build this stack. But I really like how the wide receivers came together, that trio at the top, Jefferson, Wilson, Evans, and Addison. I guess that's four of them, but the trio plus Addison, and then Antonio Williams, Adonai, and then Cory's boy Tyquan there, and then the trio of Kittle, Goddard, and Chig. Again, not my favorite build I've ever done, but for a build that all is 15 through 17 correlated, mostly week 17 correlated.
Fantasy
It's pretty
Dog called
fun.
out in the chat that he got sniped on Daniels and he hadn't realized it was you. I noticed it, but I didn't say anything. He's just now realizing.
Might be.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. I wasn't trying to snipe you. I was just looking at the plays. And then Cory went with a 2-6-8-2. And that was Drake and Caleb. Sorry, the stack man went with 2-6-8-2. Drake and Caleb, we know you stacked them. Patriots, Jeremiah Love, Trayvon Henderson, Manungai, Kenny G, Pacheco, and Algier. This is an awesome running back room.
I like it a lot.
And then Puka, AJ, Wandale, KC, Trey, Teddy, Ayuk, and Booty. Now, if this team doesn't work, it's after this point in wide receiver. With this said, I love how you did the bulk 8 with this, and Puka and AJ at the top are two. They could be number 1 and 2. You could have the number 1 and 2. Now, I should probably say 2 and 3 because I think we all agree that Chase is probably 1. But still, it's possible. That's high-end scenario, but it is possible AJ could be that high for this year. So I love that. And then you've got a really strong tight end room, getting Loveland, like you said, you don't get him very often. And then Hunter Henry to stack it on up.
Yeah, I mean, Pat and I paired Loveland with Caleb too. So
Yep. So
Stack Man's cooking again.
Love that team. Love that team.
It was cooking.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Fantasy Dog. Do you, Spencer? We're gonna do another one. Do you want to go hop off?
Yeah.
And okay, do your thing.
Yep. You go ahead and talk to the boys for a minute. When we get back, we'll jump in another draft. I'll be right back, guys.
Fantasy Dog, to answer your question, I think he could absolutely win that role if his pass pro holds up. And all he has to beat out is Amari DiMercato. He's going to be a better runner than him. And the only McKinnon numbers minus the touchdowns, because he had that crazy I think he led the Chiefs. That was in 22. I think that was the 22 season. Maybe that he led the Chiefs in touchdowns, like receiving touchdowns. It was 9 or something, which is insane. But yeah, Chiefs, we've been looking for our Jerick McKinnon since Jerick McKinnon. So would be amazing if a 5th round rookie could step into that role. Then he's got standalone value. It's not just a handcuff or anything like that to Kenny. If he legitimately becomes the 3rd down back, 100% standalone value. Chad changed his name. Yeah. Stack. Thank you for acknowledging saying stack. We're making it a thing. At least it's a thing tonight, but I think it has a great ring to it. What are we going to do? We're going to do let me go ahead and get this puppers loaded up here before we jump in. Man, I really got to stop doing dynasty startup drafts too. I'm just full blown addicted, and it's stupid. People normally it was too, like I'd say, I just don't want to spend any more money. I'd rather allocate it toward other fantasy ventures and whatever. And then people started coming to me with like $10 leagues and $20 leagues and stuff like that. And I'm like, dang it. Like, I'll pay that much just to do a startup draft. I love it. Love it.
Cory,
Cags at 2.
Hey, nice. Cags, baby. I saw he hit the 1. Thanks, Cool Smurfer. You know, that makes me feel good. Oh, I love that. The Cags drafter, Mr. Duggar, he might be coming on with us on Saturday. He's not been with us since baseball season, so we will see. Dave says, yes, you're a bad influence.
You asked me to do more leagues, dude. And then he tried to get me to take an orphan. I was like, I got to draw the line somewhere. Then he asked me to do another draft or the auto league too. I'm like, dude, the draft is the only reason I even say yes to these. The draft is the only reason I even say yes to these. Then I got to manage the damn thing. That's the problem.
So I love this, by the way. So Fantasy Dog asked a second on what's our opinions on ADPs over 150, and Zero said after Jamar Chase his off the board ADP doesn't matter.
ADP doesn't matter anymore. Right, exactly. I swear, we did a 10 team. Honestly, the league is literally called Shits and Giggles just because like we're bored and just did and crazy scoring, 10 teams, all that. And Chase went, I had the 10th pick. Chase went 6. And I was like throwing up. I was like, what are you guys doing? This is insane.
Yeah.
You're nuts. You guys are nuts.
I had 8. Yeah, he didn't make it to me. All right. Well, Core, before we wait too much longer, we'll keep talking in a second once we get going. Guys, if everyone wants to pull up Puppy 2, we're going to do another Puppy 2. So we'll give it just a minute here. Let everyone get that pulled up that wants to join with us. And then we'll do a countdown and get joined once again. Draft number 3 for the night. Chad says he took Jainty over Chase once. Well, if anyone is going to say, okay, I can maybe get behind that, it's probably going to be Zero.
Yeah.
Fantasy Dog's busting this one. All right, buddy. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So I've got it pulled up. Cory, you've got it pulled up?
Sure do.
Everyone in the chat, let's do a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. Come on. 11 more.
10.
I got 11 more. Cory says 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We started off a new one. I hope no one got cut off into the other one. One more. That's quick. Draft starts soon. Boom, boys. Let's do this. Okay.
Chad got one again.
Dog in again. All right.
Back to back.
Oh, Chad. look at and look, Cool Smurfer 2, Fantasy Dog 3. I got 4.
Look at that top 5 or top 6.
Cory
even
with
7, Cleves, and then Cleves over at 7. Jeez.
Dave got in this one at 10. Zero rocking the turn at the 12. And guys, if anyone else is in here with us that we don't know, let us know in the chat.
Chad, hit the casino, brother.
Back-to-back ones.
Ride it. We got a heater.
And then again, as soon as this thing, which loves to take its time, as soon as
do it,
it's ready, I'll have the board pulled up for us all.
Do it
here.
Unless you're scared.
What? Take Jainty at 1? Take Jainty at 1.
Unless you're scared.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take Chase at 6. No, it's not.
No,
you guys are gonna take it. Okay. No, it's fine.
I'd be real happy to go ahead and take whoever falls to me at 4 if you take JT at 1.
Chad, you don't have to do that, by the way. That doesn't hurt your brand at all.
No.
Yeah,
he did. He went Gibbs.
You didn't give in to peer pressure like I always do. Well, I'm taking Joe Mixon in round 20 of a super flex. Fantasy Dog, obviously.
All right.
Smart.
So we're rolling with the norm right now. I grabbed Puka. So again, guys, as soon as this thing, it's taken forever. It's making me re-log in again. So as soon as the Underdog gets the board pulled up, I'll have her shared on the screen for us all.
Zero's in the spot to take Pickens first round this time. So.
He is. Yeah, Zero set up perfect for the Pickens pick.
Yeah. Man, Pickens has got ball in your lap.
I see B. Durand at 9. I'm sure he's in here with us. He's been in these before with us. So nice. B. Durand, nice to see you in here.
What up, Togue? I wonder who Dave's going to take if he's there.
There's no telling. Certainly it won't be CD Lamb. Why is this taking so long? I'm sorry, guys. I hate that Underdog is taking forever and a day on my computer to load.
All right, McCaffrey goes.
You know what?
9.
I'm just going to close this and reopen another tab.
Whoa, Dave! Look at you. That's growth.
Oh my goodness,
that is growth. That is growth. Hey, my friends at Coors Field, and they just beat the Cubs. Nice,
beautiful. This is driving me crazy that this is taking so long.
Man, yeah, I know. It's really bringing down the vibe.
It really is.
Dang, I like that start for Zero. CD and
What Zero
Cook.
do? CD
Yeah,
and Cook. Yeah.
yeah, that's a nice start.
Lucky.
Man, I wish I could get that.
That is very nice. Gosh, dang it. Well, guys, I'm trying here, just so you know. I am trying. I do not know what's taking this so long.
Man, what kind of outfit we running here, brother?
It's been going slow all night, but like literally it's just sitting here. It's not loading at all. It's not even spinning. I've closed it. I've reopened it.
Can we confirm is DMH09 is that a diamond?
No, that's a
Okay, I'm like I don't know if I've actually seen it, but
gray is oh gosh. I'll go look it up. All right.
Oh, okay. Chad just said who hangs was having some trouble in the last stream.
Was he? Okay, so maybe it's not just me, but I don't know what's happening.
Hartman suggests a different browser, potentially, if all else fails.
Oh, it's starting to come. Hold on. I'm getting something like literally right as we like threatened it with the different. It's silver, by the way. That's what it is. So 5,000 or more. It's the one that's right after.
Bronze.
Yeah, it's one right after bronze. So it'll be the one that I'll get the next as soon as I'm somewhere in between the 2,000 to 5,000. I have no idea where I'm at. How many more I need to get that silver badge? We'll find out. It's saying fetching your draft right now, but at least it's pulled up the active drafts. So we're getting somewhere.
Fantasy Dog, why didn't you like the Breeze pick? Is it because the second round or because Breeze going in round 2 now? Man, he was consistently going round 4 whenever we started draft season, probably back in March.
Well, I was going to say, Chase, Brees, Josh Allen, that is very unique.
I love that. Yeah. No, I'm not hating on it at all. I'm a Brees guy.
Jeremiah Love or Devontae Smith. This is a tough one.
Don't mess up.
I know. You know what? I'm going to go Love. He doesn't fall to that spot in the 3 very often. He normally goes earlier than that. Cardinals, they play the Rams? No. Cardinals play the Raiders? No Rams correlation there. Let's go back over here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now I've at least got the draft room pulled up. Now let's open the board. We're getting somewhere. All right, almost there.
And Geno, I think, is a better quarterback than Fields. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. If you can get Seattle Geno. I guess we've had Jets Geno before, and it wasn't good, but
that was a long time ago.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Just go get old Klubnik for the playoff weeks.
While I'm waiting on the actual board to load,
man, I almost bet Soderstrom to hit a freaking home run earlier on.
I can do this. You should have. He hit 2 last night. This is the day to bet homers galore there.
Shoot.
All right, so we'll have this open here for now while I'm waiting for the actual draft board to load. It's still thinking about it, but as soon as the actual draft board loads, then I'll switch that over here. But at least we can see things moving along here somewhat.
Now we'll be able to see your queue.
Yeah, well, there's no one in the queue this time. I'm not drafting this team with any particular stack in mind. If it falls, it falls. I'm just going to try and build just a good team, period.
If it falls, it falls.
If he dies, he dies.
If it dies, it
Okay,
dies.
this time I'll just close this. Let's try to reopen it again. It's ridiculous.
What's your guys' favorite spots to draft from? I'm not gonna lie, I don't love 6. I think I like being a bookend. That's
I'll be
probably a
honest with you,
chalk
Cory.
answer.
I don't have. I was gonna say I don't have an answer. I really don't. I kind of like. I kind of like drafting. I mean, of course you like one through 4, but I kind of like 8 through 12. So, but yeah, I would say maybe my least favorite is 6 or 7, but I still don't hate those either.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I just don't. I get a lot of 3s. I don't get a lot of 1s and 2s, but I do get a fair amount of 3s, and that's the easiest pick of the entire draft.
Yeah, Chad hates the middle. Yeah, Zero says 1 to 3. 1 has to be the favorite because you can choose whoever you want technically. Well,
Sure,
true.
true. It just makes it. Yeah, it just makes it easier for Jamar. You
Hey,
just
there we go.
guarantee it.
Oh, I just got auto. Dang it! While the board was loading.
Oh,
Well,
burden.
that's all right. I'll get a burden share. That's fine. I don't have burden very often, so I kind of like that the draft forced me to mix it up there. I kind of like it. Don't hate that because I don't naturally want to click burden very often. All right, T Mac to Fantasy Dog. Don't worry, buddy. This time I won't take Jaden from you. I promise you. Now, what would I have done with that last one? Well, it wouldn't have been Burden. It would have probably been a running back or Evans. I love taking me some Evans.
And you're wearing a Bucks jersey. Just, I mean, I
I
know he's
know,
not there anymore, but
but
he'll always
still,
be a Buck.
I would say he'll always be a buck in my heart. Buck 05.
Bucko five. Freedom cost a bucko. Five.
Oh, thank you. Oh no, okay. I did it. I turned it off just too late. Zero just said you're on auto.
Oh, I thought you had turned it off already. I
No,
saw Zero
I
say
thought
that. But
I thought I clicked like whatever. I got Trayvon autopilot notice. Okay, all right. Thank you, draft. It's all right though. Trayvon, honestly, Trayvon was my pick anyway. So if anyone doesn't know, Trayvon, number 2 highest drafted guy of the year for me so far. Still saying autopilot on. Come on, get off there. Let's refresh this.
I
don't know
Spencer,
what
I need you to get it together.
Come on,
We
got
got to keep our
Come
composure.
on, Underdog.
Keep our composure. We're out here looking like a couple of J-holes.
It's all right. Okay, we're good. Autopilot's off. Draft's reloaded. You can't turn it off from the notification, sadly.
Did I just hear a kid?
I know. Well, don't ask me. I didn't hear a kid. We're good though. Autopilot's off, and I'm very, very fine with the Burden and Trayvon picks. Kid Cory, kid or no kid? You're muted.
So, but if it happens or whatever, my wife will let me know.
Chad says, "Are you happy draft?" Yeah, yes, I am. I am happy doing only one draft right now. Okay. So we're coming back around again. Cory, you've got a 0-2-2-1. By the way, you know I love the start grabbing the Bowers in round 2. What you gonna do here in round 6? What you gonna do?
Oh, I wonder. Oh no, who am I gonna take?
Oh, shocker. BTJ, come on down. So by the way, I told you I took that. I drafted that millionaire team last night. All right, Fantasy Dog, this is for you, my friend. I am going to leave you Jaden, and I'll take Caleb because of the Luther Burden auto pick. I got BTJ and Marvelous Marvin on that millionaire team last night, Cory.
Okay.
So I did that literally thinking about you and Zero. Like, all right, these two guys would back these picks. I wouldn't normally do it, but they fell, and I told you I had pick 12, and it was where I was able to get them right back to back together on the turn. So worked out really nice.
Zero's wide receiver room could be absolutely filthy, assuming Neighbors holds up. Lamb, Neighbors, Wilson, Tate. Love that. God, that's a great receiver room.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy. And yeah, both week 7, but who cares exactly? Josh Allen and Jaden Daniels, buys don't matter. Those two guys are going to crush every week. They give you such an advantage. It's fine. And if you want to take a third one, take a third one. But if you want to roll with it, roll with it. All right. No tight end for me to take here. You know I'm not an Alec Pierce drafter. For me, I don't want to take Ramondre with Trayvon, so we're going to go Jaylen Warren. I like me some Jaylen Warren, especially as an RB4. All right. So you mentioned about Zero's wide receivers. Lamb, Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, and Tate. Yeah, that's a type right there. He got the Bucky fall again. You've been scooping that Bucky fall, scooping the Bucky dip.
Oh, I got it's F them buys all 3 of my running backs by 11.
Like you care. Cory sent me a screenshot the other day of a team with like 6 or 7 rounds in where every single player was by 11.
I don't give a. Doesn't matter to me.
Like, nah, screw it.
I don't care. I'll let y'all have 1 week without me at the top, and then I'm back. You just got to sacrifice 1 week for the greater good. It's a marathon, not a sprint, baby.
Okay, so let's see what Zero's able to get here this time.
Weaver.
Yeah, I can see what Shaded Weaver
can get me through the night.
All right. Oh, look at that. Auto click Dak as fast as he could do it. He had that ready to go, thumb on the button. This one, not so fast. Dak was easy. DK Metcalf. Again, that you're fitting the type. Look at that. CD, Neighbors, Wilson, Tate, DK. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, and Dave started off with Hampton and Kenny Walker, Ladd, DJ Moore, Lamar, QJ, and Kraft. And then let's see what you add in here. Mark Andrews, that's a reach on Mark Andrews, my friend. So this is exactly what we were talking about earlier with do not reach for stacks. You reached way too much there. You could have waited at least 2 more, maybe 3 more rounds, and still got Andrews. But hey, you know what? If it works for you, it works for you. But I would advise against that in the future. That's too high. All right. Run of QBs back to me. I need another wide receiver. Now, Godwin's normally my pick, but I've been wanting to mix in some Michael Wilson and talking about that recently, so I'm going to do that right now. Then we've got Laporta going to Fantasy Dog. That's his tight end 1. Godwin, Monungai, Cool Smurfer, and Chad. Chad's
You're a Manung guy.
You are a Manun guy. Jacoby, that's your boy. Got your boy Jacoby.
You sniped me on that one, Chad.
He loves drafting Jacoby. Bo Nix.
I know. Well, yeah, I had a little Jags build potentially going.
Nix with the Waddle. And then, all right, back to me. This is the easiest pick I've made in my entire life.
Yeah, I knew that was obvious.
And I'm done at running back now.
Didn't even bother throwing him in the queue.
Yep. And 1530 is the start to my build. Look at Jonathan Brooks going right after to that silver badge there.
I really wanted to go Corum there, but that would have been my 4th week 11 buy.
You know what, Cory? F them buys. You should have.
I know. That might be pushing it a little.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too much.
Wow, 10.
All right.
Ouch. That hurt.
What do you say?
He just said deserved on my snipe. Like, what the heck, man? I thought we were
Well,
bros.
Yeah, that's probably not what he's talking about. He also says Cory equals ball knower. So he's
Appreciate
got
that.
your back, buddy.
It's much love. It's all love. No, man. It's a great pick. Great effing pick. Great pick.
Oh, by the way, I just saw earlier where Zero said he
Or the
was
Brand brother.
between Rico and DK. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, you have the type. You stuck to it. Pearsall and Purdy. Now that you took,
I kind of hate how much I
maybe,
like the weapons in Pittsburgh. I really do. Like, I've always been a pity guy, and
then speaking of, then there goes the Pitman right next after that.
I've always been a pity guy, and I think Warren and Rico are great values.
Yeah, so looking back at your team, Zero, I agree. Now, I probably would have said to take Rico instead of DK. At the time, I was fine with it, but you're probably still fine, of course. But a 2-2-6-0, your wide receivers are so dang good that maybe if DK could have been Rico. All right, coming back around here, I have no doubt you will finish out your running back room fine. I am not worried for you. Just rare to get the Purdy. Yeah, absolutely. Ricky Purdy stacked there. Absolutely. Sucker for rare pulls. We were talking about that earlier. Oh, Hartman, what's up, buddy? I'm at the 5. Said at the beginning, maybe didn't see. I did not. Very glad you pointed that out because I did not see.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together there. So yeah, that freaking top 6 or top 7. Oh, baby, freaking murderer's row.
I'm up.
Brutal.
Okay, yeah. So he's the shield. So he's the silver shield.
Yep.
Taylor, London. He's from London with Flowers, Scattaboo, Devontae, Marvelous, Pierce, Dart, Brooks, and Murray. Oh, yeah. So you're the one who just took Brooks. So you moved up Brooks. So
it is funny to
you obviously like you. No, I was just going to say you obviously like some Brooks moving them up there over Dobbins and Corum and whatnot. So I like seeing something unique like that.
It's funny to me doing these stream drafts with everybody on, and then the difference between that, and then if I'm just a random, this morning or something, with randos or whatever, it's just so different. So much more falls to me because you guys know your stuff.
I know. Okay. Golden Dobbs. I don't take Golden that often. It's a fall. It's a pretty nice fall. Let's get some Golden.
Gonna be Golden.
Yeah, true. I just don't want to break the rule. About your team name. Yeah, and then hate Chuba, love Brooks. Yeah, well, I don't hate Chuba, but I don't really like Chuba. I definitely like Brooks more than Chuba as far as for value. But yeah, no, love to see that. This has got to be the year. Brooks is going to stay healthy. It's going to happen. It will happen. You speak it into existence.
I finally went outside of week 11.
What'd you do, Cor?
I went Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone. My boy, my Purdue boy. Love it. Boiler up over here. Am I right? I'm right. Cleve 2450. I'm right. I like the start to that. Let's see what you end up doing there at tight end. But looking at this, I mean, this is a really strong start to that team. It's interesting that you went Higgins over Dubs with having Drake May. All right. I don't know if we ever got confirmation if B. Durand is in here with us, but again, I know B. Durand has been in here with us before. Dave, let's see what you done. Your next running back was C-Rod, and after Andrews, you went Wandale and then Cam Ward. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind the Cam Ward at all. Cory and I have been on Cam Ward. Zero rocking with Goddard and Likely back-to-back for his first 2 tight ends. Still pushing the running back room. Can't wait to see how you end up filling that out.
Beaterand's in here.
Beaterand is? All right, good.
Yeah,
I thought so, buddy. Whenever I saw your name, I was like, I'm sure you're in here with us. Because, anytime I see your name, I'm like, gotta be in here. All right, good deal. So we got most of us knowing that and knowing that Hartman is DMH09. it's most of us in here since Cleves is in here. So really, the only ones we don't know are Tan West, sorry, and then Shaded Weaver. All right.
Dang, I got sniped there.
3 week 17 correlation tight ends. Absolutely. And it's all free.
All right. I went Malik Willis. I just not again. No, I have 2 strong quarterbacks up top, and I was going to probably go 2, but I'll just add Malik Willis in there. You never know.
Well, and I'm going to have to because I've waited too long, and so I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Going Coker. And I think you know why.
Cokeheads unite.
That's not why. You know why.
No, I know.
It'll happen here in a second. Beateran, where is your Herbert? Oh, I see.
Don't get too excited.
See right here. No, I'm not. That's why I'm not even saying it out loud. We'll see what our boys do here, but I bet that none of these guys want to do it. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I know, man. I don't know why you put it. I don't know why you put it out.
Cool Smurfer had to do it. All right, that's all right. That's okay. We're just gonna. I can still have some Coker in my life. We're just gonna have to go ahead and move someone else up. Mendoza, come on down.
Fernando.
Gonna have to have it. I mean, you gotta have a QB too.
Price and Chuba can get benched together. It'll be nice for them.
Yeah, QBs are flying off the board this draft. Yeah, you ain't kidding.
I even got 3, which I feel like I haven't done a ton of 3 QB lately. But, it's what we do. We're going to mix it up.
Ooh, Fancy Dog almost auto-picked a 4th tight end.
Mix it up.
He got Trey Tucker instead. Trey Tucker. So you're mixing it up. You mixed it up with who? Brenton Strange? Oh, yeah. I like me some Strange.
Yeah, pair him with Trav.
Mm-hmm. And you can be done, obviously, anytime. Bowers, two tight end build, period. Pacheco Algier. All right, he's done it. He's jumped back in. Pacheco Algier. So let's see what you go from there.
I'm not joking. I had 2 guys in my queue, legitimately. It was Pacheco and Algier.
They gone. All right, Dave took him some Tank. Beateran grabbed, so he's gone triple tight end. So he pushed tight end all the way to Kincaid and gone Kincaid, Gadsden, and Jawan. Gadsden's moving into a nice spot. As much as I talked about hating taking Gadsden early, he's falling. He's falling now to a really good price where it makes it a lot easier to click his name in this range than whenever he was up with Kelsey and Ferguson and Kittle. All right. Now, I still don't have a tight end to myself. And I took Mr. Kittle, so there's a chance he's going to be out for a while. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Hawkinson here. It's going to probably be a 3-5-7-3 build for me. Looking at how my room's
block
coming together. What'd you say?
Zero said, "Give me Gadsden over overhyped Sadiq." That's a fact. I was like, it's not like either of them are going to block anyway. So
yeah, true.
We don't care about blocking in fantasy. I took another week 11 by my running back room. So right now, Tyrone Tracy is carrying the load in week 11.
Tyrone.
And who else would you rather have?
Yeah, exactly. I know. I can't think of anyone.
You don't got to worry about Tyrone. He's going to be all right.
You know what you should have? Brian Robinson or Dylan Sampson.
Why does everybody have freaking buy 11?
Hey, buy 11 is a popular week, my friend.
I see it. I can see that.
All right. I got Rodgers. So, hey, you know what? Mendoza, Rodgers, that's fine to go along with Caleb. That's fine. No
Trey
big
Harris, free money. Free money.
It's my money and I want it now. All right, let's see what Klebs does here. Ayukin.
And I'm probably overweight on Trey Harris, but I'm only going to keep clicking it.
I know you will. Yeah, you've been a Trey Harris guy from the get-go. All right. Let's see what we got. Beateran, I was going to say, I'm sure he's done. He got him some stribbers.
Stribbies.
Some stribbies over here. A D for Dave. Dave was sticking to his guns with what he said earlier about Tank. He's buying in. He got him some Tank there. Dave will stick to his guns. That's for sure. Jared Judy. All right, Zero. You back to backing it again? B. Rob and Sampson? Or Kamara? You call Sampson.
Come on, Tom.
Maybe Singleton, I guess. Let's see what you do.
Smiley face. Get him over to my place. The doctor said I need a backiotomy.
And it's Sampson. There it is. B. Robin, dude. See, this is why I said I wasn't worried one bit. I was like, I know. Zero ended up being fine at RB. And sure enough, look at that. Waiting and getting 4 through 6 with Pacheco, Algier, B. Rob, and Sampson is kind of crazy. There goes Singleton. Washington. You know what sort of build you're looking to do? Or are you gonna run it out with?
I'm gonna have to take a 6th running back because of that.
You can take another.
Yeah, I have to
make it Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah, I'll take the Tesla fall right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
The T-Slaw. All right, and I'll take my number 1 drafted guy, fastest kid alive, Zachariah Branch.
It's just beer.
And then let's see. So Cool Smurfer, he's only got him 1 tight end. That last time it was AJ Barner last round. So I'm sure you're about to add you another one here. There goes old Koopa Cup. Fantasy Dog. You haven't heard me say this. Cooper Cup's one of my all-time favorite players to click, and I have been fighting myself to not click his name this year because I'm like, I have to stop. Home run, Zach Geloff. There's another home run from that game. I'm just waiting for the Nick Kurtz notification to come in. Patty Fryermuth and Dolchich. Yep, back-to-back tight ends. I figured you would probably do that. And then Tua. All right, so now I have Kittle and Hawkinson. You think I need another tight end, Corey? I'd say I probably do, right?
Yeah. With the injury with Kittle, whenever I click Kittle, I already, unless it's alongside a high, one of the elites, you gotta do a third.
And I'm gonna do this, because of Dave. So when me and Dave were talking last, he's, you're way too off of Mr. Terrence Ferguson. I said, well, I like to call him Turd Ferguson, but I'm going to do it. I know other people are in on him. I don't have hardly any. Let's add some Turd Ferguson for me. Back it up, Terry. Is that Tank? Oh, yeah. I love that.
You know it, doggy.
You know it. Trey, Tesla, and Tank. Yeah, come on. Triple T. Troy Franklin, come on down. Jacoby. Ooh, man. Tan West only has 2 QBs, Goff and Jacoby. I don't know about that. Guy. Not sure if that'll work. Calvin Ridley, Kamani Vidal. So Dave is rocking a 2.573 right now. All right, let's see how we close this one out. This has been a great night of drafting, boys. Thank all for all you guys who have joined us too. Fantasy Dog, B. Durand. Who else is who else is in here with us? Of course, Zero, always. Chad. Cool Smurfer, Zero, all you guys.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Fancy
Hartman. Thanks,
Dog,
Hartman. Cleves,
Dave,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Love having you in here with us.
Yeah,
Anyone else
it's a
watching
blast.
along? It's
That's
been
why
great.
that's why we do this. It's just, I don't know, it's awesome.
Hang out, talk football with you guys. Love talking all these strategies. Fantasy Dog, you can pivot to Keenan 81. Hey, if he plays, you better believe it. I just love Cup, turns the shoulder, instant target, buddy. Hey, I get it. We were talking about in the last one. The last several years, one of my biggest problem is I have been I love drafting old guys. Okay, I love drafting old guys, and I have drafted way too many dusty old guys at the drafts, and I've just missed out. So I'm trying to do things different this year. Hey, appreciate it, Fancy Dog. Really do, really do. Just to let you guys know too, anyone who doesn't know our normal schedule. So we normally go on Tuesday nights, like tonight, pretty much every week on Tuesday, and then we have been making. Hold on, real quick. It's my pick here. You know what I was talking about earlier? What if Jacoby Lane? And I have only taken him once. Let's go ahead and add another Jacoby Lane. Let's do it. Normally, Ted Hurst would have been the pick. Ted Hurst or Chris Bell
Is Ted
my
Hurst
guys.
still there?
But Ted Hurst is still there. But
Dang.
I wanted to try something a little different
What a
here.
fall.
But we also I have a lot of Ted Hurst, as you know. We also normally do Saturday nights. So Friday or Saturday nights, but Saturday nights have kind of become a norm. Last couple weeks, we've had stuff come up on Saturday nights. So I say that, and we haven't done the last 2 Saturday nights, but I'm sure we will this week, because unless something unforeseen again came up. 2 weeks ago, I had a medical emergency, and then last week was Cory's anniversary. All right.
Well, 3, 6,
Well, that was
7,
awesome.
2.
That was awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw the comments off here, pull up the room, and let's do some team reviews.
Yeah.
All right. I get to go through almost the entire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Cory,
we have a lot of teams to get through.
Let's do yours.
No, I'm
first,
not gonna hop off. No.
Here.
I'm gonna stay on.
Okay.
But you know, like,
okay.
I
well,
was saying, like, let's.
if you needed
No,
to.
that's fine. That's fine. All good.
Okay.
No, do your thing. I was just like, let's if we can. Yep. Go ahead.
I try to go through them pretty quick.
Sure.
All right. So Chad has a 2.682. Hertz and Shuck, again, good enough with 2 there.
Yep.
Gibbs, Montgomery, Monungai, Mason, Coleman, and adding in a rare Malik Davis here. We don't see that very often. But you know what? Jaden Blue, Malik Davis, take a flyer just in case Javonte goes out. I don't hate it for the last round. Chris Olave, Lemon, Jacoby, Boston, Debo, another Flournoy, Money Mooney, and Razzle Brazzle to go. Hey, look at that. McBride Loveland, the combo that I tried first. Chad says it's not that unique. Watch this. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
And honestly, Chad, I think you drafted a better team than I think I did with having those 2 tight ends. So really love that. Cool Smurfer from pick 2 with a 3-5-6-4, only 6 wide receivers. So let's see how your 6 wide receivers turned out. Bo Nix, Baker, and Bryce. Now I see why you went Bryce. Bo Nix and Baker could have been fine, but you wanted to have that third because of their bye weeks. I'm sure that was your main reason for clicking Bryce there, and I don't blame you. You also have Chuba, so there is a little bit of correlation there, if you even can count that as correlation. Bijan, Swift, Chuba, Aaron Jones, and Spears definitely can work out, especially if Bijan is the top guy, which of course we all know he is. And then Pickens, Nico, Waddle, Parker, Godwin, and Hunter. Yep. Yeah, I see why you went 6. That's plenty good enough to go 6. And then you waited. Oh, look at this. We have a Jatavian Sanders sighting. Jatavian, he's alive.
I don't think I'm allowed to say his name. Like last year, I was so high on Jatavian Sanders. He was my favorite tight end 3. I had so many Jatavian Sanders shares.
And I also had so many because Bryce Young was my top drafted quarterback last year because he was the guy who was always there. I was clicking as my QB3. It didn't work most of the time, but he had his weeks. Bryce had his weeks. You know me. I'm a Bryce lover, not a hater. But waiting at tight end, I guess this is the only thing that was waiting. That's really waiting. But this could work out. It's kind of fun. If you're gonna wait, tight end is the position to wait. It's by far the position that scores the least amount. And if it works, if these guys work like puzzle pieces, if Dulcich breaks out, but man, that's the first time I've seen Jatavian go. All right, Fantasy Dog this year. Fantasy Dog with the classic 3-5-7-3. You did go ahead and add in another quarterback because of that double.
He did say Tua. He said Tua was autoed.
Oh, okay. Well, still, that's I think Tua will have the job in week 7, so at least you won't take a 0 in week 7. But that's probably the only week that Tua will factor, most likely. But Josh Allen, Jaden, and Tua. Breece Hall, you said you didn't like that at the time, but I love me some Breece Hall, and I don't have a problem spinning up a few more picks if you want to just lock him up. Breece Hall, Pollard, Bill, and then Sean Tucker and Emmett Johnson. For waiting, these guys could work. These guys have their upside. It does feel like a weaker running back room, to be honest, but I think it could work. I definitely like the thought process behind what you did. And then over here at the wide receivers, you got the strong trio at the top: Chase, McLaurin, and Evans. Cooper, Tucker, my boy Cooper Kupp, and you did add Keenan Allen. You mentioned Keenan Allen. You did throw him in there at the end. Well, look at that tight end room. That is a strong tight end room.
Oh, wow.
Laporta, Pitt, and Kelsey. Honestly, you know what this kind of tells me, though? It helps because one of these guys could probably factor at your flex a lot, which kind of frees your wide receivers to factor 3 and your running backs to factor 2.
Yeah, lessens the load, man, a little bit.
Quarterback scores each week. So
God, if Keenan Allen
I'm a
signs
fan.
with the Chargers, I'm going to lose my mind.
I know. We are rooting against that actively because of the lad.
Heavy lad.
Uh-huh. All right. Hartman, let's see what you did here from pick 5. So you go with Jackson Dart, Kyler, and DJ. That is a fast running. I was going to say, that is a running room. DJ, I don't know how much he'll run this year.
Yeah.
But still, Dart and
normally,
Kyler.
Yeah.
Yep, dashing all around.
Ooh, we got the Dart Scattaboo. Ooh, look at that aura.
Dart Scattaboo, JT with Daniel Jones. And then you've got Brooks, Woody, Mike Washington. Oh, and a Claiborne sighting. We don't see Claiborne that often. I like that. See, Cory, Claiborne can work. We talked about that a long time ago.
Yeah, sure.
And then, this is a nice wide receiver room. Drake London, Zay Flowers, Devontae, Marvelous Marv, Pierce as a 5. That's where he should be. I miss seeing Pierce as a 5. Diggs and Jeremy to go along with Chig and Gunner. I guess this is the spot where it could work because, again, I think Chig can be a breakout, but this is the spot where maybe you might struggle. But again, tight end score the least.
Not at all. I love it.
You're I'm sure, fine. All right. Yeah, Chad. I don't know what you said, but yes, I agree.
Just said thanks for the stream. Sorry, Cory, if I acting too tilted tonight. I'm tired. I was like, nah, man. It was good fun, buddy. And I've tilted way harder over BTJ than that. Trust me.
All right. Cleves went with, from pick 7, a 3-5-8-2. This is a strong quarterback room. Drake, Mahomes, and Stroud. Jainty, Etienne, Tutors, Rashad, and Katron. Really nice running back room. Jameson, AJ. I don't know why I mixed them up, but AJ, Jameson, Jaden Reed, Worthy, Higgins, Ayukin, Franklin, and Taekwon to go along with Henry and Schultz. Stacks galore all throughout this team. If only you could have got Kelsey, that would have really been the chef's kiss. But this is a super strong team. Like that team a lot, Cleves. All right, Biederan, who had the mistake pick of Justin Herbert. But you know what? Again, you can't be too upset because that's a heck of a QB room. McCaffrey and Achane with, then you push it. Blake Corum, Kamara, and Lloyd. But if you're going to push it, that's how you push it whenever you've got those two at the top. Rashi, T, Watson, Addison, Dubs, Stribbers, and Calvin Ridley to go along with pushing tight end to Kincaid, Gadsden, and Jawan. Overall, top to bottom, this is a solid team. I'm sure this probably isn't your best. That Herbert, I'm sure, threw off your mojo. It always does whenever you get that QB that you didn't want early. Because if you wanted to do just Burrow and Love, then I totally see, like, if that could have been whatever other pick you wanted there, maybe it would have come together slightly better. But it could work. This team could work, especially if McCaffrey and Achane just rock out. So nice team overall, B. Durand. All right, Dave, let's see what you did, bud. Now, I know you pushed running back. So you go with Lamar and Cam. That's probably good enough. I would say it's theoretically maybe one more, but that's probably good enough because if Lamar smashes, you won't need anyone else. Hampton and Ken Walker, you went real strong at the top. You then pushed it, and I think it could be fine. We'll see. I'm not a big C-Rod guy. I do think Tank could be good, again, kind of only if Barkley goes down. And then Vidal is also a bet on Hampton going down. So, again, I wouldn't have done that. I don't like to handcuff. I would rather bet on Vidal if I don't have Hampton, but that's just me. And then you got Ladd, DJ Moore, F them by. So Herbert should have gone to your team. See, if you had Herbert instead of Cam Ward, that auto there kind of met because you were really rocking the Charger stack here. Wandale, Naylor, Hardly Newer, Mitchell, Malik Washington, and Christian Kirk added in at the end there. Kraft, Andrews, and Sadiq, which is a super nice tight end room. You just spent way too up on Andrews. So other than the 50 spot reach on Andrews, I really don't have hardly any issue with what you. But the big thing being the Andrews pick.
Yes,
Good
Chad
team,
Acuna.
Dave. All right. Nope,
Acuna pulled up tonight. The hammy. Dude's made of glass.
Yes. Well, I don't even know if it was hammy. It could have been his freaking Achilles again.
It is.
He literally.
I saw like Walt Weiss said
did they say
with the hammy? Yeah.
Because watching him run, like I was like, do not tell me, because it didn't look good. It was awkward. He didn't like grab his hammy. It looked more like it could have been his heel. That's why I said it.
Yeah. Weiss said it was a hammy.
Okay, good. At least, well, I mean, hammy's not good, but at least it's not Achilles or a torn ACL again or anything like that. All right, 0-2-6-7-3. Dak and Purdy. We already talked about the running back room. Cook and Bucky, and then waiting and still closing out with a really solid 6. CD, you got, again, that type. Look at this wide receiver room. Big guys. CD, Neighbors, Wilson, Tate, DK, Pearsall, stacking Pearsall, Wicks, getting the playoff correlation with the tight ends, Goddard, Likely, and then throwing in your boy Michael Mayer at the end just because, you know what, stay on brand. Am I right? Do you, buddy. And I love that build. What do you know? Zero building a good team. What's green mean? I don't know. It seems good to me. All right. I had from pick 4, I went with the standard 3-5-7-3 because of waiting way too long on my QB2 and tight end 2. But this is fine. So this is a fine enough room if Mendoza gets the job. I don't. It was kind of a nice. I really like this running back room. I love my running back room. This is like a spent smash running back room right here. I'll tell you that. When I get Kenny G as my 5, oh yeah. And then
you need a minute.
Huh? Me? Are you talking about?
No, you said you're just going on about the running back room. Like I was like, you need a minute to alone get a room.
No, but that's one of my favorite running back rooms. Puka, Burden, Michael Wilson, Golden, Coker, Branch, and Jacoby Lane. I could have done the Ted Hurst thing. Maybe I should have and just rolled with my boy, but I don't mind mixing it up. And then it's a fine enough tight end room, especially if Kittle smashes like he should, assuming health. And then if Turd Ferguson is not a turd, that would be nice. So we'll see how this team turns out, but it's an all right build. I don't mind it at all. And then Clee, let's run it out with the stack, man.
You go ahead and run through it.
You got it. From pick 6, you went with the 3-6-7-2. T-Law, Stafford, and Malik. When you can get Malik as the 3 behind those two, that is 0 risk and all smash. So that's a strong quarterback room. Kyron, Jacobs, Ramondre, like you said, F them buys. You got so many 11s. Who cares? Tracy and Braylon, they'll hold down the fort for a week. Charbonnet, and hopefully he will be back sooner rather than later, like we talked about in the stream. But another Jacobs, 2 Jacobs for you tonight.
I know. I'm back. I guess I'm back in. He's back in.
He's back, baby.
I'll let you all have week 11. Other than that, it's about the ass.
JSN, Rome, BTJ, shocker. Josh Downs, hey, glad to see you get a down share in here.
Yeah.
Trey Harris, Isaac Tisla, and my boy Tank Dell to go along
that room
with Bowers and Strange. Very strong. Not a ton of stacks, but you know what?
No, I didn't really. Yeah.
Your first
Stack man took a. Honestly, it was like I did try to I tried on the Jags, and that didn't. I mean, I did end up getting a Jag stack, but nothing crazy. But then I was going to try with the Seattle build, with try and grabbing Darnold and like Shaheed or any of those later guys. But Darnold went a few picks before me, so could not get a Seattle build going.
Could not get
a Seattle. They're just some mini stacks. Yep. Zero just said skinny stacks. Yep. They're just little guys this time.
Just a couple of little guys. Well, everyone, this was awesome. Had a great night with you guys drafting teams. Oh, earlier, by the way, Hartman said green means he's never seen grass. Yeah, I think Zero is just staying in all day drafting, aren't you, buddy? But you know what? That was awesome. That
great
was awesome.
Drafts, guys.
Had a lot of fun as always. And yeah, anything else you want to say, Cor? We'll be back again Saturday night, most likely, right? Saturday night. Does that work best for you this week?
Yeah, I'll check the schedule, but
check the old schedule.
Yeah, no, we should. It should be Saturday.
All right, should be Saturday night, same time, 8:30 Central. But until then, everyone, keep drafting. We'll see y'all.
Skibidi